Okay. I think I'm doing it. Let me just make sure this thing is actually up on the YouTube. I don't know if it is. It might not be. Oh, there it is. If it is. Okay, great success. All right. We will continue. So I fixed the audio. Well, basically, before I didn't feel like setting anything up, so I just used the NVIDIA tool. But I fixed it by essentially just using OBS.
Wow. Valet service too? This place is bougie.
Please remember to tip your ladder driver. Did you get your shot?
Oh, wait, the YouTube quality looks like dog shit. Why does it look so shit? I wonder if I can up the bit rate that I'm sending without... Let me up this to 10,000. I wonder if that will increase the quality here.
And let's get the hell out of this death trap.
Armed and ready. Let's find that shot. You sure this thing's safe?
Nope.
Geez, the quality's still not good, is it? Maybe I just suck. Ah, whatever. It's watchable. I don't care anymore.
Come on. I'm starving. This loneliness makes me want a sandwich. Oof. Beautiful dismount.
Check this out. It's perfect.
Oh, show me the angle.
Well, that's the problem. There are no angles.
Oh my god.
What?
Well, that's silly.
Oh. Ooh. Holy shit. Are you okay?
Wow, this Safi girl
I
just
need a
laughs
drink.
at death.
Do you need a drink?
You read my mind. Turtle?
Turtle.
No, go to the weird bowling alley bar that for some reason people haven't stole all the booze from yet. Surprisingly long loading screens for a 20 gigabyte game on an SSD. Is it actually doing anything? Oh, there it goes.
My powers might not last.
That's okay. We will.
Chloe!
Oh, did they know
Mac.
that I picked
Mac.
the Chloe ending?
You dead?
Oh, yeah. I mean, no. Not dead. Just thinking.
Awesome possum. Very good. I'm glad I picked that shirt.
Cosmopolitan for Max. Vodka shot for Safi. Very on brand in both cases.
Perfect.
Oh man, look at that horrible
ton,
glass.
Hey, you look really good today.
That's
You think
seems
so?
like a backhanded
I switched
compliment.
shampoos.
Oh,
Not sure about it yet.
so what are you up to later?
Sleep.
If there's a just and loving God, sleep. Today's been a doozy.
Has it?
Well, Sweet dreams.
You know she was flirting with you, right?
I want a cosmopolitan.
What?
Amanda, are you actually this oblivious?
Yeah.
Oh, guilty. Flirting is like a foreign language to me.
That's pretty
you
on
spent
brand
all
for
those years
Max.
on the road, meeting new people every day, and you still can't tell when someone's into you?
I don't know. You don't meet a lot of suitors in abandoned buildings.
Is this about the blue-haired girl whose picture you keep in your wallet?
What does that have
Wait,
to do with
You
anything?
snooped in my wallet?
Stop deflecting. The girl with the blue hair. What's the deal with you two?
This is very loaded. Well, they basically didn't go to high school together. So the high school sweethearts one is wrong anyway. But saying we were just friends is saying something wrong. No, I played Life is Strange for the romance with Chloe, but I don't think it's necessary. I do not think the first Life is Strange game is a game about lesbians. Though it seems like it's very common in the rest of them. And they seem to be heavily pushing it in this one. And I do have the thesis that the developers are always wrong. I'm going to play with how I have it here on stream.
Look, we were kinda
Kinda works.
high school sweethearts. Okay?
High school breakup turned you to Miss Havisham?
That's
It
a
was
reference
little
I
more
don't get.
complicated than. Can we change the subject now?
No, come on. You never talk about yourself.
What is it? Hold on. Great Expectations. She's a wealthy spinster, once jilted at the altar. Well, Safi must be into literature. Though, I mean, it's not like Charles Dickens is like, a high-class reading. But, yeah, I don't remember. I never read Great Expectations.
Would it kill you to open up the teeny tiniest bit? What happened?
No, I don't want to talk about it. Everyone. Oh, shit. What in the world? I can only pick we broke up or she died? Oh, the developers are. Oh my god, they're such assholes. I might have to play this game twice. Now, if I say she died, would that be in the tornado? Or maybe she died later? Because she's constantly getting basically murdered. But I don't want to say we broke up. Ugh. Alright, we're just gonna say she's still alive.
I mean, we were together for kind of a long time after high school. And then we weren't. She wanted to live in the future. I was too hung up on the past. That's all you're getting.
For now.
Forever. Now change the damn subject.
Deal. Amanda. Thoughts?
I don't actually think. I don't think, even though I played Max and Chloe as a relationship, I don't think Max indicated at all in the first game that she was remotely bi. I think it's just a special thing with Chloe. So I think she's like 90% straight. So I think she likes boys. She talked about how cute the skater boys were and so on. So I think we...
I mean, maybe I'm in the minority here, but she's not really my type. She's really cool, though.
Max, you're always talking about how you feel rootless. Maybe a new friend would be a good way to set down some roots. Talk to her.
No.
About what? What do normal people even talk about?
Mostly gas prices. But we're aiming a little bit higher. I mean, go look around. She's responsible for half the decor in this place. Learn what she likes.
Well, I don't want to date her.
Yeah. Yeah. Why the hell not, you know?
Well, you better drink the Cosmopolitan.
Okay, then.
She's not good at drinking.
Ooh. Time to go be normal.
I think this is pretty good. The fans who played Life is Strange have aged with the character.
All I have to do is find some things Amanda likes and then talk about them.
And now
I can
she's
do that.
having to... Ooh, pirate. And now she's having to navigate adult society.
Fucking over him.
Like I haven't heard that one before.
I'm serious about it this time. I'm
Hell yeah, Diamond. Way to go. What? There's no way this is meant to be like this.
Maybe it is. That's not nearly enough wood for that fireplace. Oh.
One day, I'd like to play Go with Moses and Safi. Just have to learn the game first.
That is not a difficult game.
I thought I was Caledon's resident Polaroid taker, but clearly someone else has taken the plunge.
Let's take a look at it.
Ah, undergrads.
That would not have come out of a Polaroid camera.
Diamond and Reggie came to a few of my seminars, but I've never seen them hanging out before.
Maybe they're gonna get together.
Fellow kids?
Ooh.
You guys aren't sticking around over Christmas, are you?
Let's see. Stay here or go home and let my dad drag me to church 3 times a week. Oh, I'll be here. Besides, a lot of the Abraxas kids stay over break. We've all got tasks to finish.
What kind of secret society assigns busy work?
The kind that's famous for immature pranks and ragers.
So, why do people join Abraxas? It just sounds like a lot of stress.
The only thing worse than being in Abraxas is not being in Abraxas. If you want any recognition.
Well, it's
at
very
all.
different to
didn't
my
used to be
college
this way.
experience.
It used to be about activism and creating art that matters. Now it's mostly for networking and worshiping Vin Lang, the president.
Sounds like a bummer. Well, good luck, you guys.
I bet you $10 she asks her out.
I saw what was in your pocket, Reggie. You have no ends.
Could you at least buy me another beer?
No way. The soup future is in my hands.
New end gland clam chowder.
All I have to do is find some things Amanda likes and then talk about them. When in New England, do as a New Englanders
Sorry,
do.
you mean new end gland. Let's go creep on other people.
Gotta love any piece that can make a snowy tree look somehow cozy.
Not a good photo.
Well,
Oh, it's art.
that doesn't look right.
Interesting. Okay, so we've had 2 of the college arts upside down. I wonder if that, and she's commented on it. I wonder if that's, if there's
Gosh,
something with
These
that.
are really beautiful.
That's a good
Caledon
picture.
doesn't have a monopoly on Lakeport's artistic genius, I guess.
Lakeport. Do you think? Where are we? Maine?
I admire commitment to a bit as
Oh.
much as the next girl, but the bit here is just confusing.
Interesting. Sorry, as is tradition, when a game comes out, I have the coronavirus. Oh yeah, now let me look at it.
Gotta love any piece that can. Should I feel bad that I kinda liked it better upside down?
No, but I think that maybe the guy who's flipping the art is actually doing well. Oh, this one's definitely better right side up.
Product, product, product. Ye, and I cannot stress this enough. Huh. Safi says the bands that play here are small, but have heart. I'm not sure if that's a compliment.
I think it is.
Good beer, good ethics. What else could you ask for?
Owned by members. And democratically managed by an elected board, the Snapping Turtle believes in beer art, sustainability, and fair labor practices. Oh, no tips. That's what I'm assuming.
Oh man, I want to get on the bad pickup line board. I wonder if anyone here knows any good ones I could borrow.
If you were in a book, you'd be fine print. Well, the classic one is actually, girl, you must be an angel. Or no. Girl, you must have fallen from heaven because that would explain how you messed up your face. Or, for a fat chick, you don't sweat much. That's a classic one. Oh, so I want to walk around and ask people if they know any bad pickup lines.
Survey question. You two know any good pickup lines?
Lots of calories in that drink. I know a great way to burn them off.
Not bad.
Too old school?
No, that's not.
Cringeworthy.
That's really not bad.
But a classic. Maybe that'll get me up there.
Okay, so no pickup lines here. I better talk to Safi.
Safi is too excited about my social life. Tell me you've got a terrible pickup line to share.
Are you a campfire? Because you're smoking hot and I want some more.
Oh, you're good.
How about this one? If I if I could control the alphabet, I would put P on you.
Why are you talking to me? Talk to her.
I really
Okay,
I want the
okay.
P on you one.
Amanda probably knows which beer is actually good. I could ask her.
You could, but you definitely want wheat beer because all other beer is shit.
Jeez, Amanda has a huge family. Wonder what that's like.
I guess people like feet in this town.
Amanda recommends Misery Cold, huh? I can work with that.
Oh, I see.
Okay, 3 pickup lines. That's enough material, right?
Nope. I have to snoop on everything else. That's how the game works.
If Amanda's note is anything to go by, this canvas placement isn't part of the artist's vision. Okay, 3 pickup lines. That's a nap in peace, my friend.
I like the cat. Oh, we'll talk to a guy called Grad Student.
Ah, yes. The telltale signs of a 10 coffee all-nighter.
Why not just... You're in the restaurant. Why not just get more... Like, refill your coffee? Are these... Oh, they're gender-neutral bathrooms. This really is a college town, isn't it?
Just talk
Okay.
to her, Max. You know how to talk. Usually. Busy night.
Ugh. Julie called off, so I haven't gotten a single break all shift. My bladder's about to explode.
Well,
Go, pee. You can talk to me later.
It's a fabulous idea. Don't go anywhere. That's the 3rd glass this week, Reggie.
I got this. Bathroom. Now.
You are a
am
literal
I playing
angel.
this game
I owe you.
cleaning up glass? Oh, look, I
Out of
can
the
see
way,
it. It's
freshman.
my inventory.
Reggie's lucky I'm not gonna make him sweep up the glass.
Why don't you make Reggie sweep up the glass?
Jeez, Reggie. How do you break 3 glasses in
And then
one
just
week?
ignore me when I'm about to do
Mercury
it.
Must be in retrograde.
Okay. I
Come
don't...
Here,
well-
my sharp little friend.
Max is very sarcastic, even in the original game.
Moonlighting, huh?
Hey, photography's a tough industry.
But I don't think she believes in any of that astrology crap. Why is she so smiley? Maybe she does secretly like the bartender.
Next time, remember, the glass goes on the table.
Does that beer say BPA free?
Oh, my bladder thanks you.
Ah, good thing
Tell
you
your
put those
bladder
on the
it's my
bar.
pleasure.
Oh, and I saw you fix the paintings. We're gonna have to put you on payroll.
Yeah? I'm pretty amazing.
Oh,
So hey, you
good
were gonna say
reflections
something
there.
before all that.
no, you weren't.
I gotta know what the deal is with the pickup lines.
My buddy Henry and I were co-headlining a comedy night.
Holy shit, you do comedy? And this is the first I'm hearing of.
All right. Now, Max, if you're good, you'd negger. This is an opportunity to... oh, I see. I see rampancies in the chat. I wasn't really looking. So, she says she does comedy. You had no idea. How do you come up with your own pickup line that involves insulting her about her comedy skills.
About it?
I don't know.
Sorry. Listening quietly, please proceed.
So the whole drive up, he's telling me the grossest pickup lines he can think of, trying to get me to squirm. Dumb bro shit. Anyway, it turned into a competition, which I won. Nobody knows grosser pickup lines than a small town lesbian.
And the competition turned into the chalkboard?
So?
Those aren't even
Give
that
it a shot.
gross.
What's
It's not
the
even
best
as good
pickup
as the
line you've got?
peon you one. Oh. I seem to have lost my number. I don't remember that. Here's another one. That's also really lame. The CIA is looking for my genitals. I need a place to hide them.
Hey, baby. I seem to have lost my number. Can I borrow yours?
That's pretty bad.
I like your enthusiasm.
But it's not gross. Hit her with another one. Can we do that? Oh, can I rewind? I can't rewind! Come on, game. Alright, we better go with Misery Cult.
So, you're a Misery Cult fan?
For sure. So cool that you know them.
Max would probably pretend. But I think adult Max maybe is more honest with herself.
No, sorry. I actually had never heard of them until I read your rec on the whiteboard.
Oh, right. You're not a Lakeport local, duh.
So, educate me. I want to know.
Misery Cult were the first band out of Lakeport to make it big. They kind of founded the Lakeport music
Oh,
scene.
did they make it big? Yeah, right. There you go. How big are they?
What does make it big mean in this context?
I mean, they got college radio airplay as far away as New Hampshire. So yeah, pretty big.
That's reasonably big.
Recommend a beer for someone who hates the taste of beer.
Yes, wheat beer. That's
Handlebar
me.
cider.
Oh,
That's the max-ist thing
well,
on tap.
cider, of course.
How did you...
It's my job to know the regulars.
You did-
I'm
you
the
gave her the
all-seeing
hint.
eye of Lakeport, Vermont.
You said you didn't like the...
You're starting to sound
beer.
like one of those Abraxas guys.
That dork-ass rich kid secret society, bite your tongue.
Those photos on the wall over there. Is that your family?
Yep. All 6 of us, my poor mother. I love those goobers. Plus, I'm the oldest, so they have to do what I say.
Mm.
Well, I guess I have to hang out with her.
So, I was thinking.
So on a personal level, she seems all right. But she seems a little try-hardy. You know what I mean? And I wonder if that would irritate me.
We should totally do something in Lakeport sometime.
You could show off the local music scene.
Oh, hell yeah. There's this band, Revenge Horse, that I've been meaning to check out.
Based
Okay.
on that name alone, I'm 100% in.
So, I like to make sure that boundaries get set early. So, zero pressure, either way. But, is this a date thing, or is this a friend thing?
I'm not averse to this being a date thing, necessarily. But I don't know if, again, I don't know if I'm emotionally ready to get over that breakup with Chloe, so we're going to be friends right now.
I was thinking more of a friend thing.
Cool. That's why I asked. Friend thing it is.
They're really doing the 555s. Crazy.
Look at you, Max, doing normal people shit like some kind of healthy, productive member of society. How do you feel?
I have no idea. The last 10 minutes are a total blur. But Amanda's really cool.
If she introduces us to some good music, that's pretty cool.
Oh, how was the shoot?
We almost died.
We didn't almost die.
Well,
Yeah,
you
'cause
kind
I
of did
saved
almost
us.
die.
I deserve a medal.
I think Safi is correct here.
So what are we doing? The night's young. We should hang out. Just the 3 of us?
Why don't you get
There's
that
a
Amanda
meteor
girl?
shower tonight. I'm conducting research, but it could be fun with
What
other people.
research are you doing
should
on a
come.
meteor shower?
Both of you.
That's perfect. All we need is. Hold on.
She's a mile a minute tonight.
This is awkward here.
She gets this way when she's in a good mood.
Why are these two awkward?
Courtesy of Madame President, Mommy Dearest. At least until she remembers that I have her credit card.
Oh, that's not good.
Shall
Don't
we?
steal Mom's credit card. The facial animation is very good in this game, a lot better than the other games. But somehow still only at the level of Half-Life 2. You know what another good pickup line is? It's actually you must be tired because you've been running through my mind all night, screaming. I think XKCD did that one. Okay, those are, whoop. All right. Okay. Okay. Oh, jeez.
Give me the Cliff Notes version of what we're
No, I can't.
actually here to see.
A bunch of little pieces of a shattered asteroid.
From 11 million miles away.
Not an asteroid.
This is what I get for introducing you to.
Well, okay. Kind of an asteroid.
Wow.
They're never green.
So should we be worried
Well,
about
they're
this
not.
crazy
It's not like they're
asteroid hitting
never
Earth?
green.
Not in our lifetime. And it'll probably disintegrate before it reaches the surface.
All right, Max. You have 24 hours before the world ends.
All right. Ramblency has a good point. that if she's not allowed to use her mom's credit card, I have to pay the neighbors for their Wi-Fi. That's true, but in a way, I guess it would depend on how her mom stored her credit card. Because my neighbor's Wi-Fi, the password was Comcast 1. So I mean, come on. But the mom's credit card, if she just leaves it there on the counter,
What would you do?
then she's kind of asking for it. Okay, the world's gonna end. Take a picture. What I was gonna do anyway. So what would I do? I think Max would take a picture.
Oh, I'm documenting that shit. Can you imagine how cool an apocalypse photo set would be?
Oh my god. This again? Nobody would see it. I'm telling you, art requires an audience. Otherwise, it's just
Okay, jeez. Agree to disagree.
awful quiet over there, Murph.
I don't think art requires an
Don't
audience.
wanna weigh in?
Oh, I wasn't listening. But, hey, looks like the equipment's working.
Eek, why am I not at home wrapped up in a blanket burrito right now?
I really want to say B. That's a really good sarcastic remark. But I think I'm going to say FOMO.
I don't know. Me and Moses out in town without you? Think of the wild times you would have missed.
That's a nice big eyepiece there.
Lakeport's most notorious party animals. Bow, 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 bow.
So you can't really tell exactly how good it is,
Oh, I brought cups. Figured that was
but it's
better
not
than
crap.
passing the ball.
Just based on sheer size. Holy shit. Look at that cup.
This is the best you could do?
What are you talking about?
I
That's
don't
a
work
top
in this
one
building.
cup all time.
Don't blame me for the astronomy department's bad taste.
It's a fantastic
says-
cup.
I'm the world's horniest grandma.
That's a great
them
one
back.
too. These are fantastic. Is that a toilet? Oh, yeah, come on.
You know me. I love my potty humor.
I want to see the consequences that has.
I have some good news. It's big, but I can't tell you what it is.
You can't tell us you have good news and then
I don't want to say anything else until everything is finalized.
mysterious. Well, whatever we're celebrating, I think it calls for a selfie.
Oh, let me. I
Classic
just
Max.
got this camera and I want to get some good use out of it.
Let's see the camera.
What should we say?
Well,
I think I have hypothermia.
Moses
has
has
hypothermia.
hypothermia.
I've got income.
I can't look at that. All right, I think that was designed to look
I'm
like
gonna-
a Leica.
You know, do my thing.
Does that mean smoke dope? Oh, it's a notebook. She's a
Good
poet.
news, huh?
You two and your secrets. How you ever hold a conversation with each other is beyond me.
I'm dying.
Okay,
to know
let's
what
look at.
Sophie's good
Holy.
news is.
Oh my God.
Maybe I can somehow convince her to spill.
There was a lot of crap that just happened. What is this? Oh my God. All right, there's a lot of stuff to look at here. Okay. Oh, interesting. So am I supposed to infer? I know, my notifications, like, this is... Max is... So, like, apparently in this game, Max is the most antisocial person on the planet. And she is infinitely more popular than I am. I haven't had... Like, I've got 2 text messages this week. And one was from somebody checking if I was dead. But are we supposed to imply... Are we supposed to infer that that was an autocorrect issue, or that Amanda is actually a poser and doesn't really know about bands? Oh, how do I? Okay. The face when your friends enthusiastically agree to go stargazing with you in a rooftop. Okay. Oh, we're in Vermont. Okay, Geminids. Weird, because I didn't see Gemini in the sky, but okay. I do like, I like that, I guess, Moses' mom, definitely put mom in there. That's pretty classic. Tim, oh, it's me. Lucas. Oh, jeez. Taken with a DSL. All right, if you're gonna... Come on, Max. Come on, Max. First of all, that's not a good photo. Like, I literally took better photos than that. But... You don't just say DSLR. You have to say the lens. God, that photo fucking sucks, too. Ugh. The screen. That's the best photo. I like this. I like fucking with the photos. What is you? Yeah, yeah. All right, I ruined the game. They think I actually took a picture of the mold. I mean, yeah. You're right. It's surprising that no one wanted. Like, I mean, Olympus or Fuji or somebody should have paid. Reggie. Wasn't that kid? Why are we friends with the students? This doesn't seem right. Acceptable photo. Jeez, Moses is, Moses is dramatic. Don't want him to shit on his ex-girlfriend. Oh, okay. Sky Beast. Asher's got a good point, but so does Talia here. That's not the point of art. I mean, fair. Is this our Chloe? Okay, so Chloe here is implying that Victoria is Victoria Chase. That is interesting. Holy shit. That's a photo. Victoria is so much more talented than we are. Oh, I pressed... Oh, fruitcakes. Huh. I mean, I think everyone's interested in a 4-day work week. I would love to do that. Give me 3 12s, you know? I could be wrong, but this doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem like a legitimate Go board. Reggie, also a better better photographer than we are. I don't like the composition. But it's a good photo. Okay. Oh. Done with crosstalk. Now I gotta check my flippin' text messages. Okay, here we go. Malort. What the hell is that? All right, time for more Googling here. I'm gonna do it on my phone. Malort. Oh, I typed in Mallory. It's American brand of Basque liquor, a type of branfin filled with wormwood. Okay, buddy. Good job, Chloe. Are there memes for Malort? Yeah, my sister lives in Chicago. Maybe I'll ask her about it. All right. Voice. Hey, what is Malort? Okay. Text me this from a hotel room with a thermostat at the surface of Venus. Yes. Is Andersonville the queer Chicago neighborhood? They literally have a neighborhood called Boys Town. Okay, Valentine's Day. All right, this is a while ago. I think the implication is that Chloe is alive with my choices here. I didn't say that she died. I said that we broke up. I'm hoping the town is destroyed. But clearly Victoria's alive. So that would it would please me if Warren was dead. That's my real goal here. I wasn't saving Chloe as much as I was killing Warren. St. Louis. I wish we had timestamps. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, gooey butter cake. I hate gooey butter cake. But these are the most recent... This is the most recent text message. But Chloe's in... I thought she was in New Orleans. Oh boy. Okay, so there we go. Arcadia Bay is dead. Exhibition in Cleveland. You know, the best photography exhibitions I've ever been to have been in Cleveland, which is weird. God, Max is such a bitch. She doesn't talk to anybody. Thanksgiving. Oh my god. Well, that's typical parent behavior. You should talk to somebody about it. Did Mark Jefferson ever say or do anything to you when you were in his class? Not in his class. But surely that's part of the police report. Come on, Mom and Dad. I also like that they share a phone. Oh, this is a beast. Okay, Halloween party. Okay, hey, that's cool. Neo Tokyo. All Saints Day. Oh my God! Did she sleep for 2 days? Mana Massive. Oh, okay. It's like a Magic the Gathering. Oh, Moses is a lonely guy. He really likes hanging out with Max. Or maybe he just really likes Max. Not in a romantic way. He just might... He might just think she's pretty swell. Brain Bucket 2. Well, I like that Max still likes the stupid horror movies. All right, now look. As somebody who has done ordering for a school with a new telescope, like it seems like 80% of the time they're back ordered. You order it, it shows up maybe eventually. And yeah, you can get really excited for it, and then you've got the undergrads there who want to do their undergrad research project with the telescope, but sometimes it shows up, sometimes doesn't, depending on how specialized it is. Now, if he's weird about it, then he probably just got like a standard commodity telescope, like a Meade Light Bridge or something like that. So that would be kind of irritating. Oh, can I message these people? I can't. Max is so antisocial. I'm not even allowed to message these other people. I hope I got blocked. I hope Mom and Dad blocked me, and Reggie's just the only guy who hasn't blocked me. Also, why does he have my number? Oh no, this is bad. This is not good. We shouldn't do that anymore. Oh boy. Okay, Halloween costume. She called me bitch, okay. Avowed Gorehound. Now that's a great name for a band. The girl should take us to the Avowed Gorehound show. Recovering from booze. Planning drinks. Being professors. Disappointing parents. Abandoned series. That's an amusing joke, Safi. Okay. Alright, Yasmin. I think this is Safi's mom, right? So she's welcoming her to Caledon University. Yeah, so Safi is Yasmin's kid. Oh, Fine Arts Building. So that's the Fab. Okay. It's not a holiday. Hold on. Who doesn't celebrate Thanksgiving? Jehovah's Witnesses? It's not, I mean, it's technically religious, but is it really?
Ah, undergrads.
Okay. Alright. Okay, let me just make sure I didn't... Okay. Alright, let's look at this guy's setup. Well, actually, let's walk around here. So this is one of the rare ground level, oh, no.
Oh no, Mr. Iceman. What's to become of your head?
That's amusing, and we do keep salt on the observatory roof. This is very common to have the observatory and not use
Moses
the big
and Safi
telescope.
have been friends for years. Maybe he could help.
That's a huge, oh my god, that's a huge telescope. That is a gigantic refractor. That must have cost, like inflation adjusted, it's probably a $10 million scope. Maybe more. Maybe 20 million.
Guess being an astronomy guy has its perks. Namely, roof access.
And that is true. I still actually have roof access. So this is always interesting too. So the utility of having this is not set up correctly. So you've got that spotter
Moses
scope.
must be curious about Safi's good news too.
So you see the spotter scope
I bet he knows a way to get it out of her.
taped onto the big scope. You definitely don't want it up there. It needs to be usable. It should be down where it's going to be used. Wait a minute. Is this a reflector? That would be really stupid. Well, maybe we'll be able to get in that room and really see, but I think they want it to be a refractor. Anyway, that spotter scope. Well, the spotter scope is a reflector.
Moses and Safi have been friends for years.
Oh,
Maybe he could
these
help.
Well, is it? What the hell kind of scope is that? Let me think here. What is that? Hold on, let me just Google telescopes. Telescopes.
Moses must be
Types.
curious about Safi's good news too. I bet he knows a way to get it out of her.
I don't know why I'm really like why I'm looking up telescopes types, but like maybe there's some some kind of like super hyper specific thing. So here's the problem. I'm gonna have to. So there's three main types of telescopes. Basically, you've got your reflector, where the light goes in like this. It bounces off of a mirror. And this mirror focuses that image onto another mirror right here, because you want a lot of distance. You don't just want the light gathering capability, you want a lot of distance to increase the magnification here. And then you look through an eyepiece right there. That's a standard reflector. And, there are a bunch of different varieties of this. If you were to search for a... well, it doesn't matter. That's a reflector. There's also Cassegrains, which are a similar design, but not really. But it's kind of like you flip this in half, but then also double it, and then you can have the eyepiece here at the back. But then there's a refractor, which is going to look kind of like this, where there isn't a mirror and you have lenses and different elements that will focus the light all the way to a point back here, and then you look in an eyepiece, and there's usually a prism or a mirror right here for an L joint, but you don't have to. Sometimes you can shove an eyepiece right in there. Anyway, what he's using outside is a refractor. Refractors typically are better optically, but of course you can pay a ton of money for a really good reflector. Most hobbyist telescopes are reflectors. Dobsonian reflectors are the best ones to get if you're in the market, which is not an optical design, but what it is basically a ground mount. So it's like this, and then the telescope will swivel around, and then you just move it with your hand right here. Anyway, so what I'm seeing here is either a reflector mounted up, like pointing upside down.
Moses and Safi have been
Oh, you know
friends
what?
for years.
I think that is what it is.
Maybe he could help.
It might be an upside down reflector, but why would you have that spotting? Where's the ladder? There's always a ladder. But then why would you have a reflector so long? I think this is designed to look like a refractor. Anyway, you'd want the spotting scope where your eyepiece is.
Moses must be curious about Safi's
And
good
you
news
want
too.
the spotting scope to be high quality.
He knows a way to
If
get
you're
it
looking
out
at
of her.
a bright object, you frequently don't even use the big telescope. You use the spotting scope because it'll almost always be like an apochromatic refractor. Okay, so here let's see what he's got set up. I don't know why he's got 3. They are looking at different things here. Okay, now we can look at the real sky. Let's see if I recognize anything.
Moses and Safi have been friends for years.
Shut up,
Maybe
Max.
he could help.
Alright, well, let's find north. I think this is another fake sky. Okay, so let's look at the meteors. Well, it's certainly possible then
Moses
for
must
them to
be
come from
curious about
everywhere.
Safi's good news too. I bet he knows a way to get it out of her.
They typically don't. They typically come from one part of the sky, and you can kind of triangulate where you are. Well, that kind of looks like Gemini down there, but it, like, if you, but it's not. But if that's Gemini,
Moses and Safi have been friends for years.
nothing.
Maybe he could help.
It doesn't make sense. I am going to continue to say this is a fake sky. Why would you put this? Or, I mean, I just don't recognize any constellations
Moses
here.
must be curious about Safi's good news too.
I recognize little
I bet
bits.
he knows a way to get it out of her.
That's a real picture of the moon. Of course, the moon's fucking huge. It's not really that big. I honestly don't recognize any reality from this. And we wouldn't see meteor showers like that. All right, so now let's look at the telescopes.
Moses and Safi have been friends for years. Maybe
It's
he
got
could help.
battery power, very common. No astronomer. 0. I'm talking like not even like a 1%. Like 0 astronomers ever would have green lights. They always use red lights. Always. Green lights are bad for night vision. Red lights don't affect your night vision. Everybody knows that.
Moses must be curious about Safi's good news too. I bet he knows a way to get it out
Stargazy
of her.
Solutions. Okay, so this is really good, what they have set up here. I don't know if I would have done it this way, but this is seems roughly accurate. These are all on Alta Azimuth mounts, but they're not actually aligned. Okay, whatever. Okay, so they're not aligned, but these are all Alta
Moses
Azimuth
and
mounts.
Safi have been friends for years. Maybe he could help.
That's pretty bad. And you can see there's 2 refractors on this one. The bottom one is where he's got his eyepiece, which is... Oh no. That's heavily magnified. You can see, I mean, like, if you really want a good... oh, jeez. Yeah, that's not going to give you a very good field of view. But you can see
Moses
here
must be curious about Safi's good news
that he's
too.
got an astronomical
I bet he
CCD
knows a
attached
way
to
to
the
get it
spotting
north.
scope. So that's what he's doing his research with. All right, now let's take a look at this one. Looks like another CCD. This one's completely computerized. But it's not like... So, here's another thing. If you're going to do this regularly,
Moses and Safi have been friends
and he
for
clearly
years.
does,
Maybe he could help.
what you do is you typically have posts set up, not like this, but imagine a metal or a cement pillar with a kind of like a mount on top to put this stuff. You wouldn't have them on little tripods like this if you were doing most of your research. Now you can see that he actually has his weights set up, his counterweights set up well, where the heaviest ones have most weights.
Moses must be curious about Safi's good news too.
He's got more CCDs.
I bet he knows
He's got
a way to
CCDs on
get it
2 of these. Maybe one is doing spectroscopy and one's photometry, and then one to just look at.
Me and Chloe used to daydream about the adventures we'd have under skies like this.
This isn't an
I
interesting
love
thing to
my
look
partner
at.
in crime.
As long as you're my partner in time.
After everything that happened in Arcadia Bay, I'm lucky I found this place. I haven't been this happy in years.
Oh, here they have Zen moments. Okay. Let's look at the cups.
Only the highest quality drinking vessels for the astronomy department, I guess.
Oh, I didn't even look at this one. This is just a normal scope set on Alta Azimuth mount. Okay. I don't know why you'd have... Unless he's like really... I guess if they have a lot of astronomy students, it would be useful to have this many high quality
Moses and Safi have been
refractors.
friends for years. Maybe he could help.
But really, I don't know why you'd have this many of basically the same telescope.
Safi's second favorite oral fixation.
Oh, I don't know what that means. Oh, she
Dang,
smokes.
Safi snagged the good stuff from the snapping turtle.
All right, snapshot.
I love how Moses always looks so passionate about his work, even when he's just crunching numbers. Hey, Moses. Casually lean on the
Oh,
telescope.
you can't do that.
I might knock it over.
That's not what you need to worry
Pretend.
about. You need to worry about the motor drive. Oh my god. I'm okay with that. Yeah, that's a shit photo. Let me retake it. Boy, he's fast, eh?
I wonder if Moses knows how to get Safi to talk. Hey, Moses. Doesn't some small part of you want to know what Safi's good news is?
All right. I think I have an idea. But once we go down this road, we can't turn back.
Okay.
Give this to Safi, if you can. You'll probably have to trick her into taking it or plant it on her.
Like a prank?
No. This has rules. So it's more of a game. Whoever holds the bottle cap has to do whatever you say. Well, within reason.
Moses, I have literally never wanted to play a game more in my entire life.
You say that now, but Safi has a very loose definition of within reason. And she'll come for you next.
Oh, we should not play
Okay.
the bottle cap
Wish
game.
me luck. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Oh, you mean like talking to someone who has an obvious crush on me?
First of all, how dare you? Second of all, yes, exactly. Okay, how am I going to plant this on Safi?
I still haven't pressed all the buttons
We
yet.
got some serious graph action going on here.
There's no graph on the page. Oh, plaque.
What exactly is a comet chaser? Amateur astronomer or fancy cocktail? You decide.
That's clearly an amateur astronomer group, but you know, it is what it is.
Could I hide the bottle cap in a snowball? Not sure I want to rely on my aim. I'd only get one shot. Since Safi hasn't quit smoking yet, maybe I can use it to my advantage. There might be some other hiding places up here that could work. That's a lot of cigarette butts. Are they all Safi's?
Who uses an ashtray outside?
Okay, no big deal. I just need to outsmart the sharpest person I know.
No, Safi's actually in a great pose for a snapshot. Right there. Now let's see how the game fucks it up.
And
of course. Don't get the lights. Don't get the lake. That turned out to be a good photo, but it would have been better if Max had any idea how angles worked. I think that's a good photo. Oh, no, I want to read more of my messages.
what a woman.
Jesus.
Gwen and her wife are adorable.
Ryan. Who is Ryan? Was Ryan the love interest in the True Colors game? Why is he in Seattle? Or was his name like... His name was... He had some other generic white guy name. Hold on. Life is Strange True Colors. Plot. Blah, blah, blah. Ryan. Yeah, it was Ryan, right? And he's got that cool beard look. Well, let's see what April says about... All right. I said, hey, what is Malort? It's so gross. Mike loves it. It's disgusting, everyone hates it, and I refuse to drink it. Someone bought a round of Malort shots on Sunday, and I gave it to Mike. This is how much I hate it. My last shot I put in my calendar because I refused to do it, but someone convinced me. In 2017. Okay, well. It appears that Max is correct. No one actually drinks it.
That's
Oh, we already
a
looked
lot
at
of
that.
cigarette butts. Are they all softies?
Also, look at this. That is not a lot of cigarette butts. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. In what world is that a lot? I can't even...
Dang, Sophie snagged the good
Oh,
stuff
I thought
from
we
the
were
snapping
looking at
turtle.
candy.
Sophie eats these when she can't slip away for a smoke. It'd be totally normal for me to offer her one.
Oh, I can
and
rotate
give
it.
her a bottle cap instead. Sophie's like bonkers protective of that bag. Usually never lets it out of her sight. But
I'm going to put it in a snowball. And just blast her in the face.
all right, Sniper Max. Let's lock and load. Now I've just got to deliver this to Sophie.
Where'd you put it? You put that in your pocket, Max? You're insane. All right, if we get really close, you can't miss.
Fuck. Should have seen that coming.
Well, that's good.
The hell, Max? Damn, I had plans for that bottle cap too.
As if she... How did she know the bottle cap was in there?
Bullshit! How did you see me?
Get good, noob.
Oh.
You're the worst.
Sophie...
Not at hiding bottle
Sophie's
caps, I'm
corny.
not. Your title is secure.
Oh. Oh, shit. Hello? This is Safi? Yes, this is Safia Llewellyn Fayyad. Speaking.
Llewellyn.
Be right back.
So, would you really take pictures of the end of the world?
Yeah. Think about it. I take photos of empty buildings. An empty planet? That's next level.
Okay. But it's like Safi said. Nobody is ever going to see them.
That's not the point. I think.
Sure, but who cares? I take a lot of photos nobody ever sees. I want to go out doing something I'm good at, you know?
Huh.
Oh, what?
No, nothing. Just didn't take you as a it's the journey, not the destination type.
I mean, I guess I'm not. It's more like sometimes you reach the destination alone. And that's okay.
Oh, good. I'm glad his
Okay.
computer beeps like a 1980s one.
What a tale.
That's no better than any of the other ones. Oh, Max. Oh, my God.
Moses was right. This is awesome.
Okay. So, let's see what we want here. What's my subject? At this zoom level, the moon should not be distorted like that. That is wrong. I need that bottom thing out of frame. It's distracting. This is fine. Oh, his
You okay?
computer's on.
Yeah, all good. Just dizzy. Maybe the champagne. Think I'm gonna take off, get some rest.
I can give you a ride if you wait a few minutes.
No, that's
That
okay.
will take an
I think a
hour
walk will clear my
to
head.
put away
Think so.
of solid work. There's a 0% chance in a few minutes he could leave. Holy shit. Now that's really nice. That's really cool lobby for the observatory. It could be a planetarium as well. I wouldn't expect Max to use Bluetooth headphones. Max seems much more like the type to use wired headphones because she's too cheap.
I'm glad Moses invited me out tonight.
And yet you left him up there. Decent, I mean, that's not how it would look in real life.
Caledon's a
MK482.
beautiful campus, but it's even better when it snows.
So it looks like they're not continuing the amusing license plates. Okay. Atlas. Yeah, yep, okay. It is a planetarium. Right, I think I've seen this. Probably Copernicus. Okay. Could be Kepler, who knows.
What a perfect night for walking home. I'll just catch up with Sophie tomorrow.
Yeah, that's very, very cool lobby.
Amanda is a keen cultural anthropologist, I see.
I defy you to find me a 13-year-old boy that has ever heard of the thong song. Good save. Okay, so I'm probably supposed to go that way.
Sophie's chain smoking again? Wonder what that call was about.
It is Copernicus. Okay.
The father of modern astronomy ought to appreciate my dad jokes. Wow, Sophie. What did Mr. Snowman ever do to you?
Of course, creepy owls, very common.
Another Polaroid?
Is this shocking?
Nice. But who planted the bottle cap? And who took the photo?
Do you think it's Max from another universe dropping those things? What, now you just see him? Oh, that's the same move she used to do with the Polaroid. Very nice.
Don't get to take a shot like this every day.
You kind of do.
You're really watching me, aren't you?
I really need to be able to turn this vertical. And also, I don't know if she's using a zoom lens. It looks more like a 51.4. I kind of don't want the owl in it. I would also take this photo of the owl. But I don't think I'd post it. So I'm going to protest the game. And take this photo. Oh no. It looks expensive. Looks like medium format. Oh right, but she's small, so it might just be full frame.
This is not a test.
Max!
The emergency broadcast system is now in effect.
I caused this! I caused all of this!
Max? Hey. Hey, are you okay?
Alright, so it's like at least an hour later.
Something's wrong. Sophie.
Hey!
Pick up your camera.
There's Sophie. She seems okay.
I think that's definitely Sophie.
I feel like I should check on her anyway. Better safe than sorry. I need to get up there to talk to Sophie.
Well, this is very similar to the hill. Up to the lighthouse.
Shit! Sophie, hang on. Oh, Sophie's fine. For a moment, I thought...
She's not moving very fast.
Sophie? Sophie? Hey. You okay?
I think it's a Leica. Which means she's rich as butts.
No.
I say that being poor but owning a Leica. But she's obviously not super into photography. Why aren't either of these people calling 911? There you go. Good job, Moses. At least you're not an idiot. Oh, she melted the snow. So she must have been sitting there for a while.
Don't say that! I won't trade you! No matter what you choose, I know you'll make the right decision. I'll always be with you. Forever.
That must be the universe where Chloe died. I don't know if that's the photo I took, is it? Did I have the bear mug in it? Oh, I can't, Oh, that is the photo I took. Good job, me. Well, you know what we've got to do. timelessobits.com/Sophia Llewellyn Fayad. We don't know when he was born? They have a Tumblr page? Is this hosted on Tumblr? Oh, interesting. I wonder if this will be put up when the game launches. Okay. Now that is interesting.
I hate imagining what Yasmin went through writing this post.
Wow. Izzy's ruthless.
I wish I'd been there to hear Sophie read it.
fugue state. I know how that goes.
Fuck. She went through all of that alone.
Okay, look, come on. Come on, Yasmin. Don't be so selfish. I mean, obviously, your kid died. I get that. But you can't demand other people who are also grieving cater to the way you want to grieve.
Welcome to the wall, Safi.
Definitely the best photo on that wall, because I took it. She's got a groovy joint, eh?
Shit. Fuck.
Oh, shit, fuck. Alright. What is it with Deck 9 not letting people's shirts just... like, they always want their shirts to get caught up on their pants. Alex was like this, and now Max is like this. No matter the outfit, even though those pants... like, there's nothing for the shirt to get caught up on. That is so weird looking.
Damn, Chloe. I thought I lost you. Again.
Amazeballs. I literally just got chills all over my neck. You have powers.
Alright, so I've got a problem with this image. You can
You
see...
can rewind time.
Ah, jeez, this is really hard.
Time,
So,
Max.
first of all,
That's-
Sedona doesn't look like that. Sedona's red and green. It's got like a evergreen forest. And then also, if you look up here, when the game comes back here, if you look up here, there's what appears to be a saguaro, but Sedona's too far north for that. You're not going to get a saguaro
Fucking
in Sedona.
insane.
No, Chloe. What's fucking insane is that being able to rewind time has only caused me more problems. And more heartbreak.
I don't know if that's true. Oh, yeah, but anyway, that photo is from Life is Strange, too. It's in, they sent it to David,
If high school
the
Max
step
could
douche.
see the places I've seen, the people I've met.
All right, let's examine all these photos and then criticize them. That looks like Blackwell in the top left. But it might not be. Could be any university.
If I could undo your death, Safi,
Well, you can.
I'd do it without a second thought.
Just won't. Excellent photo. Great job, me. Okay, first of all, that barn photo sucks. I don't know what's in this landscape. Might be okay. There's that portrait of the guy. Seems fine. Solid sunset photo there. That photo on the top right, not good, not interesting. Middle left here. Bottom one with the river, good. Ish. Probably. The building sucks. Portrait of the girl in the stripes sucks. Diner portrait sucks. Observatory in bottom left sucks. I think the picture of Amanda, I think that's the name of the bartender, good. The portrait down at the bottom, it looks like it's set in a church. That's good. The unnamed girl next to the bartender, not a good one. I don't see enough details here next to me and Chloe, but that photo seems probably okay. The photo to the right of me and Chloe might be okay, but it seems like it might be too busy. I don't know if she really has a good subject there. The guy on the right seems, fine. Not an amazing portrait or anything. The school-looking thing above this photo sucks. The Victorian buildings with the chimneys, not interesting. The portrait on the bottom right seems great, honestly. So let's look at this punk show.
The bassist from the agnostic femmes named Faith, a punk band out of Oakland. She was enthusiastic.
I think that's a decent photo, but not amazing.
I don't care if it makes me absolutely basic. I would 100% retire there.
That's an acceptable photo.
Her name was Chloe. I thought that was a sign. It wasn't.
Not a good photo.
Milagros Midwest, a Mexican joint in Iowa run by the amazing Francia. Best enchiladas I ever had. We had a huge blow-up not long after we took this. I'm glad to only remember the photo, and not the fight.
And yet, here we are talking about the fight. Okay, so... yeah, there's definitely supposed to be a swirl in the top right and the top left there. It's prickly pear and maybe choya, the rest of it, which you do see in Sedona, but it just doesn't look like Sedona. That looks like, I don't know, Tucson. That's a great photo. On her wall, the big one. That's a fantastic photo. Why didn't we look at that? Are those 45s? Oh no, they're books. Uh-oh. Now you leave. Now you leave and say, oh, sorry. This is the post office.
Shit.
Oh, I haven't showered in 4 days.
My place is a mess. Shit.
What's she doing with all those? Oh, those
I'm
are
a
tissues.
mess.
I like her shirt.
Can't let Amanda
Like the
see the
farting
mess
cloud.
downstairs.
That's fantastic.
Better change
This
out of my
is
pajamas too.
This is an excellent photo that she took, assuming she took that.
The high point of the series. Maybe any series. You can debate me, but you'd be wrong. I honestly hoped they'd help me understand Sophie better. But now, what's the point? When imposter syndrome rears its head, I like to remind it that I won a fucking international photography award.
I guess it's about flash photography.
After the last couple of days, I had to reread Yasmin's letter to remind myself what I'm even doing here.
Caledon.uni. Well, now that ICANN has opened up the top level domains here, let's see. Okay. Not a real website. 802 area code? Vermont. Okay, at least there's that. Malwarebytes, shut up.
An album probably makes more sense, but don't hate waking up to these every morning.
This is... oh my god, she actually... this is like $1 million house in Vermont. This is unbelievable. Okay, so she's got a record player. And... oh my god, the speaker setup is dog shit. And it looks like she's got a receiver that does FM. I guess it probably is an amplifier as well. Probably also AM. Looks like real VU meters on that.
This place is a total mess. It doesn't get more batshit than twist the knife counterclockwise. And for Giallo, that's really saying something.
I don't know a lot about Italian horror, but I understand it's a genre.
Moses left us here weeks ago. He and Sophie were having some debate about astronomy versus astrology.
What's the debate?
I wish I could remember what Sophie said, but I've already forgotten. This computer's come back more times than Jason Voorhees. Can't begin to imagine how hard this was for her to write, let alone to keep that professional tone all the way through. Yasmin has been nothing but supportive throughout my time here, and I owe it to her to make time. This site was mostly bullshit platitudes that were hard to take seriously.
Okay. Griefandgravitas.org. Not real.
Thought about baking these, but that would have required a trip to the store, and...
Alright, let me see. feelyourmeetings.com. Nope. Also not a website.
That would have required me to leave the house.
God damn. Look at this fucking place. Jesus Christ. Holy shit.
Haven't been down to the dark room in a minute. It's dark enough up here lately.
She's rich enough she gets a dark room? Unbelievable.
I swear I'll clean that one pan eventually. Amanda will understand. Thank you, hot sauce. You're the only pick-me-up I've had the last day and change.
She's got a drip coffee maker and an espresso machine.
If only a strong cup of coffee, or 5,
and a blender.
could speed me
She's
through
turned
what I'm
into a
feeling
real
right
drink
now.
enthusiast.
Grief dinner. It's chunky though, so it feels like more of a substantial meal. Sophie. The Lakeport cop investigating Sophie's death. Sophie's murder. She kept Moses and I for questioning.
610 area code. Pennsylvania. Okay.
I saw a very suspicious owl. Does that help, officer?
It might. She probably should have mentioned the owl.
No sign of Amanda yet.
Oh, just
I've
just
still got
lock it.
time.
Just lock it. Cool cowboy hat, Max. Holy smokes, she's got a huge deck with a picnic table. This is not as good as the photo upstairs. All right, let's critique these photos. That one's excellent. She's got a book on astrology and physics. Ugh, Max. What does that say? Cinquean. Oh, don't know what that
I can't
is.
live in these pajamas the rest of my life. This isn't one of mine. How? Looks like one of the previous artists in residence was also a fan of Neb. Or a Neb hater like Sophie.
Interesting. That's probably Max from the other universe.
Legend has it Samson here is older than Hellerton itself. The premier journal for the discerning gorehound. As soon as I had a semi-permanent address, I renewed my subscription.
Oh, you don't want, you do not
From
want
your
a
journal,
magazine
I
called
discerned
Slash Fic.
Gorehound.
Oh
As
boy,
soon as I
don't
had
Google
us in my
that.
permanent- Moses loves this. I promised I'd watch, but it's been 4 months and I don't have the heart to tell him I probably won't.
Machine Angel Bullet Opera. It sounds like a decent anime.
One of the past Hellerton artists made this. Woodwork seems so unforgiving. You have to live with your mistakes.
So that's a big ass CD changer right there. That's gotta be 50 CDs at least. But where are the speakers? There's the speakers. Also, not arranged straightforward. Man, Max really does not care about music, and she left it on. She's got her CDs just stacked on top of it. She must not know how to use the CD changer. Oh my god. That is an excellent photo.
Better hurry and clean before Amanda gets here. Pupil and Iris. This baby got me an International Photography Award and a spread in National Geographic.
Okay, I don't think National Geographic
Safi.
would publish that.
Safi got me the frame.
But that could absolutely win a photography award. I wouldn't say it. I mean, that's not amazing. Like sometimes when you look at the photography award winners, depending on the award, like the really prestigious ones, you look at it and it's like, Jesus Christ, how do you even get that photo? You know, I mean, even when you know how you get it, you'd say, oh man, what an amazing shot. This is not an amazing shot. This is art. This is an excellent photo. This is truly an excellent photo, but this isn't something that I think would win a prestigious photo award, and National Geographic wouldn't publish
This place
that.
is a total mess.
Let's go downstairs. Let's go into the dark room. Now these photos are really bad. Look, there's not even in focus. Okay. keep the washing machine in the dark room. I guess I do when I do home photo developing. I do it in the laundry room. Now what I'm not seeing here are the dark room. Oh yeah, it's those. I was gonna say I don't see the dark room lights, but those would be them. They usually don't look quite like that, but I think you can tell what they're saying here. Yep. That's a great photo.
I can't live in these pajamas the rest of my life.
Interesting keyboard. Look at that. Oh my god, it's the focus layout. It's the focus layout. Look at that. Okay, hold on. You don't get to see this very often. I'm going to try and pull up some images. I'm going to try and find a keyboard that I think matches that one. All right, let's see. But it's got to have that second row of keys. But anyway, here, look. So when I'm talking about the focus layout in the keyboard, so if you search focus keyboard, you can see here some of their battle cruisers are like this, where they've got extra arrow keys, but you can see it's got a big ass enter, and it has the slash down to the right of the shift, and it has an ANSI backspace. Northgate used to use this for the Omni key a lot. But I don't know one that has that exact nav cluster layout. You don't see that very often. This one's kind of similar. It's probably like a super famous keyboard. I'm saying that like that's a real thing. It's probably a well-known keyboard, and I just can't think of it. Chicone, I think, had a couple keyboards with that focus layout. Here, let me see if I can find... Let me see if the Desk Authority wiki has... focus layout. Oh yeah, BTC. Oh, come on. Come on, Desk Authority. What are you doing? That's, yeah. Looks like most of the Taihao ended up making the simplified Alps key switches, if I recall correctly. Let's see what Lighton's got. Yeah, these are all pretty standard Model M style. I've got an FK2001. I've got an FK5001, which is actually a really good keyboard. BTC 5139. Come on, Desk Authority. Oh yeah, I have this as the Packard Bell. BTC dome with sliders. Surprisingly good. I got it because it was a focus layout, and then I was surprised by the dome with sliders. Okay, well, I can't find the exact model of keyboard this is. It's weird though, isn't it? Isn't it weird? Oh, you know what? Look at that. Look at that. It's got a wide escape. It's got a wide escape. That's a total focus thing. All right, hold on. I know I'm looking at it. Yeah. FK. Hold on. I'm going to try and find you the right keyboard here. So, I was talking about my FK5001. So you can see here it's got that wide escape. And it's got the focus layout with the built-in calculator. Really, really cool feature that is. You know what, let me just search. Keyboard with 9-button nav cluster. That's not going to come up with anything, is it? Yeah, alright, fuck it. But it's total Focus. That's absolutely Focus. And Focus did make a couple black keyboards.
Better hurry and clean before Amanda gets here.
Why is there digital camera in the dark room?
Every time I give a workshop, some student still feels it's not real photography if it's digital.
Well, some students are dumb. Film is literally worse. And I say that as a film shooter.
Shutterbud 420's YouTube tutorial made fixing you seem so much easier.
Well, that's supposed to look like Canon L-mount glass there. But it's on... It looks like an old AE style camera. It's completely manual.
This place is a total mess.
You couldn't use... I mean, they still made... I guess it could be an FD lens. I could be wrong. Now that one on the right, that is 100% a digital camera. Yeah, okay, you can see the screen. It's got, I don't know, I can't quite say what it is. Maybe a crop sensor Sony.
The original award got damaged in one of my moves, but this article reminds me that winning wasn't a dream.
Two enlargers. Developing chemicals down there. I mean, photo paper is normally in black, so it doesn't get exposed here. Huh. Okay, well, I've looked at the darkroom.
I can't live in these pajamas the rest of my life.
A bottle opener? Wow. Get drunk, develop some photos. Okay. You know what? Actually, now that I'm looking at this. Normally, I guess this would work. There aren't any windows here, but normally you'd have a separate room, like a little closet, to unwind your film and put it on the, put it in your, like, Patterson tank or whatever, and then you,
better hurry
do
and clean
development
before
right here.
Amanda gets here.
And then there's usually a dryer, which I don't see. And then if there's not a dryer, then she'd let them hang dry, but there's nowhere to hang the rolls. I'm going to say this is incomplete, because there's nowhere for her to hang her rolls. That's good. Good attention to detail there. Now she walked up the stairs. I'm okay with it.
This place is a total mess.
Let me just double check some stuff here.
Leave it to my very normal brain to respond to my most recent loss by fixating on the last one. Been more than a few days since I used this. I'm not exactly in a picture-taking frame of mind.
That's a new Polaroid, and it is called a Polaroid. I think Polaroid may have actually, contrary to what presumably Narcogen was saying on the Rampancy account, I think Polaroid may have agreed to the licensing of the name.
One of the last things I got from Chloe. It wasn't an invitation. Even years later, this still sucks to read.
I don't know if I can handle this.
You always did know how to make every word count, didn't you?
This isn't like a thing. Like you don't paperclip a letter onto a postcard.
Almost
that doesn't.
Everyone I ever knew, gone. Just like that. All because of me.
Yeah, good for you. They sucked. All right. Eh. Ugh. Well, that doesn't look like Lake Superior. Interesting here. Sorry, my only photography class was the 2 months in senior year. I was infatuated with a hot teacher. Turned out to be a psychotic pervert. I didn't know that she was infatuated with him. Those are cute turtles. Max is an excellent drawing type artist.
Not really up for dragging Amanda down traumatic memory lane. Best to get this out of sight.
Oh, better clean those up too.
That one looks like Reddit Lake.
Oh, Joyce. We lost you in a storm.
Oh,
Chloe never
come
really
on.
looked at me the same after she found out.
Come on.
Born and raised in the Pacific Northwest, but never made it to Canada till Chloe took me.
It is Reddit Lake. Yep.
Banff National Park did not disappoint. Better get these tidied up too, before Amanda gets here.
Yeah, alright. Hold on just a second here. Let me see if I can... Yeah, hold on, I gotta take a break. Okay, I've apprehended Oreo flavored Coke Zero. Did I look at the horror DVDs?
It may get panned as schlock, but the Brain Bucket Saga is my break glass in case of depression go-to.
Ooh, that's good. Beyond the Pale. Excellent.
I've already cried through like 4 boxes of tissues.
Well, so that implies something.
New personal record.
She doesn't have any food because she refuses to go to the store, but she had 4 boxes of tissues lying around. That's a... oof. Interesting priorities.
I don't think Amanda needs to see a 2-ply monument to my sadness today.
Whole ass box, huh?
Amanda might be down to watch a decapitated head in a bucket wreak havoc, but probably shouldn't assume. Well, at least my house is semi-presentable. Time to get dressed.
My thing says YouTube isn't responding. Let me just double check here. YouTube is not receiving enough. Poor. Is the stream status poor? We'll see.
If I'm going to see Amanda, I should put on something vaguely human-like.
Ooh, cat stuff is good. I like the dough. Is that Pedo Bear? Oh, wait a minute. Was my hair color changing? Oh, now I'm like... I wonder if she'll mention that my hair turned purple. Because I'm going with the cat outfit.
Amanda's at the door. I hope she isn't mad that I ignored her calls.
Alright, hold on a second. It looks like the... looks like the video here is buffering for some reason. Let me just... Okay, let's see if this is working now. Okay, it says it's working. Let's pull up the YouTube again. View channel. Alright. That's me. Let's move this thing around. Oh god. I'm playing the audio of the channel. Okay. I'm gonna move forward and backwards. Oh, interesting. Okay, forgot to unmute the game. But it appears to be working, and it looks like our friend has arrived. And she is over at the door. Okay, well, I guess the game works.
Is getting cold, like really, really cold.
Oh man, this is such a cool outfit. Oh, that's such a cool outfit. I want this shirt for real. Now, if Square Enix is really smart, and Narc, I agree. That's such a good outfit. We're both thinking the same thing here. They would sell that on the. They would sell that on the Square Enix website. How the hell do I get out of here? Where's the door that I have to open? Oh, front door.
I'll do my stand-up set, on repeat, at full volume.
I should let Amanda in before she freezes.
Whatever. She can handle it.
Hey, Amanda. Welcome to hell.
Oh, honey. We're doing dramatic goth kid grief.
Yes, I've dyed my hair.
Go big
I'm
or
one
go
step
home,
away
I always say.
from shaving it. This is some weird graphical glitches with her sweater, though.
She's really gone, Amanda. Sophie was here 2 days ago. And now...
I know, Max.
Very good. They did make her eyes look all
Why would
puffy.
anybody want to... I mean, she was just...
I think Max would apologize.
God, how embarrassing. I'm falling apart right in front of you. Sorry for it.
Don't you dare. You are hereby ordered to be nice to yourself.
I'll begrudgingly admit, it is nice to see a friendly face.
A friendly face. With food. Homegrown salad and homemade focaccia.
Oh my god. Is she part of like a
Okay, then.
commune?
I would have been happy with old Halloween candy and a Pop-Tart. Full disclosure, I
wonder what's
don't
in
exactly
that
have the
homegrown
biggest of
salad.
appetites right now.
Really? Eating always makes me feel better. Never encountered a mood that
Does
couldn't
it
be improved
subjectively
by
true.
demolishing an entire pizza solo.
I want to play a pizza solo.
You just wait till I'm feeling better. I could eat you under the table.
I don't think you could. She
Wowzers.
still hasn't. Oh, wowzers, great. She still hasn't figured out how to get her shirt to go over her pants.
What? It's a common turn of phrase. You're the one making it dirty. I plead innocent.
Oh, so you're just gonna tweet through it then?
I won't be speaking further without my lawyer present.
You need to eat, Max.
I don't know if you do.
The stuff that makes you feel close to normal again is usually what you need the most.
Well, that's probably true.
Whoa. I haven't seen one of these since I was like 10.
Weird, because it's a brand new model. Well, oh, it's got the Polaroid brand name on it. They licensed it, Narc. I don't know if you're still watching. The Polaroid gave them money for this, or vice versa.
I would have
Not
figured
any
instant
real
cameras were a
camera.
professional photography no-no.
I like them.
Well,
Always
you know,
have.
I don't think
So,
there are any
I
professional
don't know.
photography no-nos.
Tactile.
You
Looking
make
through
the
the
image
viewfinder,
your client wants.
holding the photo in your hands, it feels more real.
Another way to make you feel normal again? Taking a picture of your friend Amanda.
Well, do
I'm
something
really
interesting.
not up for it, Amanda.
Shut up, Max. Take the
Come
damn
on,
picture.
I've never had my picture taken by anybody famous before.
Shouldn't I be charging you for something like this? Since I'm so famous and all.
Name your price, Caulfield. I've got $20 in crumpled up singles and a Canadian quarter.
Tempting. But let's call this one pro bono.
Pro boner.
That's what I'm
Her
talking
finger's
about.
not even over the shutter.
I can't believe she's making me do this.
Okay.
How
you
should
can't
I pose for
you can't
Caledon's
zoom a
illustrious
Polaroid
artist in
camera.
residence?
Ooh, that was pensive. No, I want the pensive look back. Give me the pensive look. Pensive. Give me pensive.
Show me your goofy side. Nice.
Is that goofy? Oh, do that again. Take it! Oh, I have to turn that. Okay, Jesus Christ. All right, hold on. Oh, that's bad framing. Wait a minute. This is not okay. All right. Come on. Okay. That is not the frame that was in the image. So I'm going to have to essentially guess. Nope. I'm going to have to zoom out a little bit. I think aim a little bit that way. Better. I like how we posted it before the image came out. Also fully developed, by the way. They didn't do that in the first game. Okay, look. I think Deck 9 are making better games than Don't Nod. But it's pretty clear Don't Nod had a much better... They had much more passion for photography than Deck 9 does. Even though Don't Nod had some weird stuff in there, the stuff that I'm seeing of photography here, it's like someone looked up how photos work, and then they just put that in the game. We'll see how
about
it
another
continues.
one? Different pose this time.
Okay.
You know, these cost $1 a
Why
shot.
not?
Maybe more.
Oh.
I'd be charging her.
Oh, shit. Sorry. It's Sophie's mom. Just a sec, okay? Hi, Yasmin.
Hi. Hi, Maxine.
It's Max, never Maxine. I should be able to say that.
How are you holding up?
There's no graceful way to answer that question. Not without lying.
Yeah, just tell the truth. Just say you're doing crap. So, at my dad's funeral, I was such an asshole, but I power moved everybody. So people were like, hey man, how's it going? And then I'd say, oh, having a whale of a time. Best day of my life. It was it was awesome. Everyone thought I was a dick. I don't care. It really cheered me up.
Have you ever dealt with loss like this?
Yes. All of my kids that I definitely have. I don't think that Max, you cannot say that a breakup is the same as the death of a child.
Nothing like what you've experienced. No.
Inshallah, you never have to. I wanted to talk to you face to face, if possible. Doing this over the phone feels so...
Of course. I can come by today.
Adjust your shirt before you leave,
I'll
please.
be in my office all day. Just let Vin know when you arrive.
Vin, isn't that the president of the fancy club?
Everything okay?
Not sure. I need to head to campus to meet with her.
Oh, interesting. Did you see that? It had a digital readout for the number of frames
I can't
left.
thank you enough for coming by, Amanda.
It's what you do.
I don't have a new Polaroid,
This is the one thing that brightened your mood today.
The ones from the Impossible
Aside from
Project. They might have that,
Come
but
on.
it would be weird.
I'll walk with you.
The battery in Polaroid cameras is actually built into the film cartridge. So it wouldn't be a good idea to have that display, because if you let it sit there for too long, you won't be able to take any more shots with that cartridge, and you'd lose your film. So they'll typically only use it to run the motor and the flash, at least in old cameras. Another long loading screen here. Let me just make sure it's in focus. Uh-oh. Game, please. Okay, there it goes. Whoa. Oh, wow, look at that. It's an on-campus church there, I guess. It's almost Gothic. Nice apse there. Maybe it's a chapel of some kind, but it looks like the apse of a church. Just like all colleges, people standing around looking directly in front of them, not moving or talking.
Yasmin's office is in the old administration building.
I like how colorful we are. Why is my hair not purple?
Well, time to see these jokers burn down the turtle in my absence.
Will I see you later?
You know where to find me.
That's encouraging alcoholism. Yeah, so my hair's no
Better
longer
head to the admin
purple.
building. Yasmin's expecting me.
Is my hair only purple when I'm not wearing the coat? These people don't wear hats. That guy's way too cool for school. Okay, I can't go over there. What kind of school is this? There's 2 buildings, no parking lot. Okay. And one of the biggest buildings is administration. So there's an art building, an observatory, an administration, and then dorms. Again, no parking lot.
Hang in there, David.
Oh, pretty good.
Maya Okada. I wonder who she was. Maybe they'll plant a tree for Safi, too.
Oh, there is parking by the East Quad. That's a good sculpture.
Legend says that if you give Facebox Man a little smooch, he gets 7 years of good luck.
If that is the case, I would expect his lips to be rubbed off more.
Yasmin sounded like she really wanted to talk.
Good,
I used to
I'll
hate
keep
this
ignoring her.
statue. Down with the patriarchy and everything. But it's a memorial to Safi now.
I don't think that Max... I think Max would be, definitely... I think Max would say down with the patriarchy, and she would be a feminist, of course. But I don't think Max would say that without cause. Like, she wouldn't just say, oh, because it's an old guy, he is keeping women down and he's part of the patriarchy, even though, by definition, everyone is. I don't think she would do that apropos of nothing. And I'm seeing a lot in this game, and I saw it a little bit in True Colors, where Life is Strange was really popular with the Tumblr people. And I'm seeing Deck 9 not necessarily lean into that, because they're creating their own stories, but they're putting in things that their fans, who are mostly Tumblr people, would like. And that's good. That's what game developers should be doing. When you talk to the guys who don't like the... Jeez, is it an administration building? Oh, this would never... You would never see square windows and then Lancet windows on top of them. At least I don't think so.
Just when you thought the online tests were behind us.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, and that's what developers should be doing. The people who don't like the identity politics in movies and in games and things like that. They're mostly complaining about it being like put into their things that they don't like.
Hello, Mr. Counselor.
Or
Would
that
you
they
like
do
me
like.
to start with my time travel trauma, or should we dive right into finding my friend dead in the snow?
But games like this, original story, and where they...
No turtle for me. It'll look bad if Yasmin finds out I'm putting her off.
Where they have characters where that kind of stuff matters. That's how it's supposed to be.
All been so scary.
And it's Deck 9 has done a really good job with with that. Interesting propane heater.
She's gone. This feels so surreal.
Circumstances of her death require further investigation. That's really all I can say.
Oh, this is
Have
the
you been on the
Loretta
force
girl.
long?
About 5 years.
That's Loretta something. Seen her in a few of my workshops. Journalism major, I think. Doesn't look like she's getting the scoop she wanted.
So, the internet fans, and we'll see how this plays out, but it's almost definitely not
You
true.
know, you might not make a half bad copy.
The internet
of yourself one day.
fans think this girl looks a lot
I
like
have other
Rachel.
plans.
In Rachel Amber. And the idea would be that in that was weird, that in maybe the other universe she is
I shouldn't
Rachel.
keep Yasmin waiting too long.
I'm not exactly sure
Extra
why.
security. So why don't
I
I
think
feel
that's
any
important.
safer?
But she does have that kind of Rachel look about her, so I get where they're coming from. I just don't, that's not like something that you need. But then again, we didn't need this story to have Max in it either.
Safi's murder brought the whole campus to a standstill. It touched everybody. These damn things are all over campus, except where Safi actually needed one. This will help me get my bearings a little bit. This piece must weigh a ton, but it's barely touching the ground.
I think Max would understand sculpture enough to understand how that would work.
Damn it! Blow me, box!
Jesus Christ, Reggie.
I wonder what's got Reggie so pissed off.
And why is this school spending so much money on outdoor propane heaters? Oh, that's one of those puzzle boxes.
Whoa, very Hellraiser. I wonder what's inside.
Shit's all yours if you want it.
Done. See ya, loser. Oh man, I gotta talk to this guy.
Are you holding up okay?
Me? I don't know.
Just killed somebody.
I didn't really
I
know
mean-
Safi. Seems kind of weird to be fucked up about it.
Seems like
I
there's
agree
a
with you.
bug coming.
I mean, I guess I'm fucked up about it anyways. Kind of seems like the whole campus is.
Did we hold a
I
workshop?
missed you in workshop last week. I'm trying not to take it personally.
You saw my last shoot. It was dog shit.
It
Most
was rough, but it was honest.
most photos are dog shit.
You're a natural, whether you like it or not.
You think so? Shit. I've never been a natural before.
So, what's this about?
It's an Abraxas puzzle box. It's got goodies inside, but only for those who can open it.
Aren't you a member? Why all the arcane bullshit?
Sorry.
Excellent use of arcane.
Society secret.
Now say recondite.
I can tell you that it's meant to test a key Abraxas virtue.
Esotericism.
The eye for detail. Whatever the hell that means. You want to give it a shot?
Oh, yeah, you don't ask your professor, who's almost definitely smarter than you, to solve this shit. They're just going to judge you more.
This is supposed to be that statue over there, right?
The founder statue? Yeah, I think so.
An eye for detail, huh? An eye for detail, huh?
Okay, well, it seems like I can't do anything.
An eye for detail, huh?
I can't even, like, leave this menu.
This is supposed to be that statue over there, right?
The founder statue? Yeah, I think so.
Where's his other bird? There should be two.
Huh?
Oh.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Maybe this is supposed to be Thomas Caledon's missing crow. Is that wax around it?
Where on earth would you get the idea that that's
Hey,
wax?
do you have a lighter?
Yeah? Why? What are you thinking?
Observe.
Is that the whole thing? I mean, you've got a propane heater right there. Come on.
No shit.
Okay, so we took that out. So maybe we'll put that in the eye hole. Or, oh no, we're supposed to place it on there. This is some
Yeah?
Tomb Raider movie crap. That does not work.
Of course. Oh, hell no. It's your headache now.
Are you sure?
What a
Really?
loser. This guy's going to
Good
give up on
riddance.
photography. He's going to give up on the puzzle box.
All right. Catch you later, Reggie.
I still need to meet with Yasmin. Can't put it off forever.
God, think about how much propane these guys are wasting. You know, this graffiti rock. Every college seems to think that they're the only one that has a graffiti rock. They like give tours of their campus. They're like, oh, look, here's our graffiti rock. where we post stuff, and then it's always like, you know, support Palestine or something like that. You know, like super brave messages.
I should head to the admin building. Hello, Mr. Counselor. Would you like me to start with my time travel trauma, or should we dive right into finding my friend dead in the snow?
Oh no, that guy heard our secret plans. Did I look at this sculpture? Why is everything in the balls out of focus?
This kind of art isn't really my thing. Unless it's the subject of a photo. Graffiti rock looks so naked.
Does it? I mean, that's also pretty common. Occasionally they'll, like, do that if someone dies on campus. I've seen that before.
Yasmin sounded like she really
Okay,
wanted to
well,
talk.
better go into the building. Look, they're animating the weight of Max's little bag. Weirdly long loading screens. Maybe it's just me. Maybe now that we're inside, my hair will be purple again. Amazing texture pop in. This is on an SSD. I don't know what I've done wrong here.
Yasmin's office is down the hall.
Wow, it is. Those are like choir seats from an old church.
Way to be a combo breaker.
That's something that Max would say. That's a legit one. But I don't think she would just like say that a guy in the past is, you know, part of the patriarchy, even though, you know, necessarily they are.
I should probably write something, even if I can't find the right words.
Okay. That AS person, she's got a really good one. I think it's important that when you do these things, you don't give a platitude. So let's write something. Oh my god, the cap was off? Oh jeez. This campus is just wasting money. Draw a mustache on her. Why is my mouse? Oh my god, put the cap on, Max. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. This building's a beast.
Must have been a pretty penny in the middle of Vermont winter.
I guess Abraxas has some extra cash to throw around, with Krampus canceled.
Obviously I get why, but I'm still bummed we're not doing Krampus on campus this year. It seems like fun.
You're only a freshman. I promise there will be more Krampi in your future.
Krampus is not Latin.
Assuming you stay
You
on this
can't
side.
do that.
Vin loves me. Vin loves me, right?
Oh, the mailroom.
Thanks for nothing, Caledon campus security.
Okay.
Too little, too late.
What do you expect him to do?
Wow. Is this a student literary mag? Or a Lucas Colmenero fanzine?
You know what else I didn't see in the dark room? There's no large format printer. I think, yeah, there's a pretty incomplete
We playing today?
process.
Nah, DM canceled.
Processing.
That girl that died was his TA, so they gave him the day off. He's going camping.
Man, I want to go camping. Sucks about his TA, though.
Yeah, it's kind of wild. Caledon's going downhill fast. Did you hear about Brian?
Tell me about Brian.
Guess everyone's too literary for YA these days. Cowards.
No.
You know, Gretch, it's okay to be sad. You don't have to be so stone-faced all the time.
Look at that schnoz.
Never met the woman herself, but her bust feels like an old friend somehow.
Oh, are these supposed to be like Dewey Decimal System? No, they can't be.
Love a good fireplace. Love modern heating even more.
Most universities do have an old-ass telescope like this. And then right next to it, they always have a photo of, like, Thomas Edison or somebody like, here's the time Thomas Edison was at our university in 1919, and he looked through this telescope.
I hate to ask, but any word on the proposal you sent Dr. Fayad?
If only. And for obvious reasons, now I don't think there will be.
Speaking just for me, 4-day work.
Everyone, students, faculty, staff, would benefit from a shortened work week. I mean, your grief group meets on Fridays, doesn't it?
Okay, there's some weird bugs going on with this game. But, you know, it hasn't been released yet, so it is what it is. So I think I'm just paid extra to
Maya
beta test.
Okada. Her name was on the plaque for that tree outside. I wonder who she was.
Huh. Maybe we'll learn more. Maybe we could sneakily wait for this person to come back, and then we can ask her. Okay, faculty releases.
These are all by current or former faculty? Now I feel like a slacker.
That's pretty common in university libraries. It's usually not such a small section sandwiched between multi-volume reference books, but this is also the smallest library I've ever seen in a college. Okay, I think that's that Vin guy. So I don't want to go here yet. I want to make sure I've seen everything else. I've looked in the mail room. Okay, I guess I'm going to go over there.
Yasmin keeps her own cover issue in her office waiting room. A real girl boss move.
I don't, I mean, no. That's conceited.
Even waiting for Yasmin is a luxury experience. Really giving me expensive car dealership vibes. Vin Lang. Total mystery. What kind of title is administrative assistant, anyway?
Means secretary, you know that, Max. It's another Focus keyboard. Interesting. People use those a lot. Let's see where those cords go. One of them goes to nothing. It just disappears on the carpet. And then underneath, it looks like there's a light. So maybe the computer or UPS. Let's see if we can see. No, that's a... Okay, so that's a power strip and it looks to be maybe a Dell computer.
Howdy, Vin.
Howdy.
Punch this guy in the throat. I hope he dies next.
Let me guess. She texted you to come see her.
Yeah, what's the big deal?
I keep telling her to send all comms through me, but sometimes she goes rogue.
How dare she use her phone without your permission?
You think this is an easy gig? Kahuna's got a social calendar like a TikTok influencer.
I'm sorry. Kahuna? That's borderline adorable.
Listen. I'm really sorry about Safi.
Thanks. Me too.
She and I had our issues, but
okay, don't bring that up.
She was
you
an amazing
weirdo.
person, and we're all gonna miss her.
She never. Oh man, that's a absolute burn. And you know what? I would do it. I don't think Max would. I'm doing it.
You two knew each other? She never told me.
I mean, her mom is my boss. It's good you're here. Well, she's about like you'd guess.
I don't know what I can do.
Are you kidding? She's obsessed with you.
Ew.
I'm a little jealous, actually.
Interesting.
See, I only like favoritism when I'm the one who's favored.
Why does that not surprise me?
Well, she's got somebody with her now, so it'll be a few. Or if you're dying for stimulation, I've got a package waiting for me down the hall. You're welcome to get it for me.
Does your beneficence know no bounds?
What an ultra douche.
Fuck! You gotta be kidding me.
Sounds like someone else needs my help.
Good luck. Have fun.
Who the hell's Gwen?
This must have the package Vin was worried about. I could bring it to him. Aha.
Interesting. 2 international stamps on it. So now I gotta speak to somebody.
Dr. Gwen Hunter. She was Safi's mentor for a long time. Was she the one I heard from down... Gwen? All good?
Max. So... I'm a hugger. Are you a hugger?
I don't think Max is a hugger.
Depends on the day. Today I'm kinda hugged out. Sorry.
Hope you can forgive the crazy lady with no boundaries.
No, you're sweet. I appreciate the gesture.
Is there anything you need or that I can do for you?
Actually, I was hoping to give you a hand. You sounded like you could use it.
Oh, right. I came in here to pick up a book, but lo and behold, some genius locked it up.
Go to the librarian.
Oh, hey, you're like
As
the
you know.
breaking and entering queen, right? Think you can get past this lock?
Just go to the librarian.
So that's what everybody thinks of me? The home invader?
Bad reputation, twins?
What's her bad reputation?
Boom. Bad reputation, twins.
Do you think she has a bad reputation because instead of going to the librarian to get permission to get something, she's just stealing it?
This copy might be locked in the case, but it looks like I can grab Gwen another one from the library.
Oh, maybe she has bad reputation because she can't read. And somehow she got a job in a university. We're looking for shelf 12. Aren't we in the library? Or the world's smallest library? Sorry.
Don't worry. We'll get into that display case.
Will we?
Gwen? I found another copy of your book in the stacks. Will that work instead?
Oh, thanks, Max. It's just, well, it's just the one in the case is a 10th anniversary edition. It has a new introduction from the author.
No, that's where you hid your
You
drugs.
need the one in the case? You got it.
I just don't understand why they're not talking to the librarian.
Expensive display, cheap lock. You love to see it. Anything skinny and curved ought to do the trick.
I got something for you.
In your wheelhouse?
Definitely. I just need to find the right tool.
Well, the mailroom's the obvious solution. Here, where they will have paper clips.
That pen looks like the right size for Gwen's lock, but it needs more of a curve in it.
That pen is way too big for a lock.
Nothing makes you feel alone like a chair made for two. Those are too thick to pick that lock in the library. Is it weird that I know that at a glance?
Can I do that?
I shouldn't leave with this
Okay.
package for Ven.
If I pick this lock with a spoon, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Hold on now. You might feel a slight pinch.
Holy shit! You did
What
it!
the fuck?
You're a lifesaver.
What in the
I
shit?
probably should have figured that out myself. But, hey, what can you do? We're all a touch fucked at the moment.
I hope the book was worth all that trouble. What is it?
Oh,
Book is a It's a bunch of flat pieces of paper with letters on
It's
it.
an old mystery novel. It's the author's debut, actually. Kind of random, I know. Did Safi ever tell you about the manuscript she was working on?
She was happy about something, but she wouldn't tell us what it was. Typical Safi.
Yeah, God, that girl and her fucking secrets. Thanks again for the help. And don't be a stranger, Kay? My door is always open.
Thanks. You too.
Oh, I gotta give Vin his stupid package.
Hey, Max.
Moses, did you get
Moses,
fired? That would be hilarious.
Yasmin's waiting for you.
Are you okay? I've been...
Can it wait? I'm like a husk right now. I need a minute.
Yeah, sure. Meet me in the Fab Cafe. Grab a hot chocolate, and I'll find you when I'm done.
I can do that.
Give the dude his package, man. Why aren't we giving this guy his package?
I am telling you to do your job. You're a parent, Chief Banks. Surely you... Of course. Yes? Please, anything you learn. Yes. Goodbye. That was the Lakeport Police Chief. Overconfident and underqualified.
As if you're the judge of that. However, you know, I'm of the opinion that the police are useless. But there is no... And Max certainly used to be of that opinion. However, in this case, there is nobody better to look into this than the police. What are you going to do? You're the administrator of a university. I don't think Max would stoke her anger. I think Max, even though she would agree the police are useless, would probably tell her to be patient.
Give them a chance. I'm sure they're doing their best.
This is their best? What a horrifying thought. Let me ask you something. Be honest with me. Safi and I weren't always so close. Things used to be difficult.
Were they difficult because she kept stealing your
Did
credit
she
card?
tell you that?
I don't know if she ever said it in so many words.
Why is the hat so low resolution? Let me just make sure I'm not doing anything weird here. Yeah.
But I kind of gathered that you two didn't always get along.
Was it so obvious? Pity. I'm sorry you were exposed to that side of our relationship.
So, what's your question?
Use your words.
Despite
oh, she's got the
everything
chapel.
they have found, police have still not ruled out suicide as the cause of death.
Okay. Well, that's reasonable because we have nothing.
Maxine, you and Safia were friends. She told you things she wouldn't tell me. Is there any reason to think she may have taken her own life?
I don't think so. But anyone could have. I mean, people, you don't really know people, even when you do know people. And I certainly don't know her as Max. I've only known her a few months.
I don't know. I guess there were a couple of things I noticed, but that doesn't mean she...
What do you mean? What things?
Safi was acting happy, but she'd been smoking a lot that night.
Okay.
I think she was being secretive so we wouldn't worry about her.
I see.
I'm sorry. I wish I could have done more.
You've done enough, Maxine. Thank you.
When do I give Vin his package?
Oh, before you go, we need a picture of Safia for the memorial materials. Would you mind taking a look and choosing your favorite?
Sure. Pick one photo to capture Safi? That's a tough ask.
I think the photo we took is excellent. She's writing.
Thank you for saying
so.
It's all right, Aaron. Go ahead.
She was being secretive.
No, it's...
Damn, Yasmin. And I barely finished my GED.
Oh.
I'll tell him to make
She got oh, geez, that's... I don't
we
feel
should set a time to do more thorough
that she's incredibly qualified here.
The board is always trying to catch me on my back foot.
Yeah, all right, she went to Yale, but it's just like...
Yasmin is
just
following the case
education.
really closely. Too bad they haven't found anything.
Fax, 801. Computer, what's the 801 area code?
The 801 area code is one of the area codes in Utah, United States.
Utah.
It covers Davis, Morgan, Salt Lake, Utah, and Weber counties, including the cities of Salt Lake City.
Yasmin got to see Safi's early drafts. That's a rare privilege. From what I've heard about Krampus, this must have been taken at the beginning of the night. Yasmin was so proud of Safi. Signed, Yasmin. I had no idea she painted. It's not terrible, but it's a good thing she kept her day job.
Yeah, she is conceited.
Safi loved lazy Sunday afternoons.
Not a good photo.
Safi knew how to be serious when she needed to, but
Excellent photo.
she was just such a dork.
But I would not have that gargoyle in the back. I'd shoop that out a little bit. It's too distracting.
Whenever she spoke, you just couldn't help but want to listen.
That's the one.
Safi cared so much about everything she did. Her passion should live on. Well, I did the best I could. Guess I should go find Moses.
No, you should return the package to the dude, man.
I should talk to Moses.
No,
He's waiting for me.
return
in
the
the
damn
fab.
package.
Here you go. Saved you the trip.
Now open it. I want to see what it is.
What's this? Don't tell me we're becoming friends.
I don't think so.
All right, settle down. You just caught me in a generous mood.
All right.
Boys will laugh at girls when they're not funny.
What do you want?
What do you mean?
What do I want?
Sure. Nothing's free. At least, not if you're smart. So, what do you want?
Nothing now, but you'll owe me. One favor, delivered on demand.
Max can look intimidating
You
when she
drive a
does
hard bargain, Caulfield. But I like it. You're full of surprises.
It seems like the frame rate is like really gotten kind of choppy here somehow. It's fine, whatever.
I wonder
Holy
if
smokes,
Moses
we're in a
has gotten his
castle.
hot chocolate yet. It's really nice to have something small to laugh at, actually.
I don't know if that's funny. Okay, Martin. Kyle can talk about stuff that's not the dead girl. Oh, jeez, Reggie's angry about Colmenero. Oh, that's not good. You know, see, I don't like these true crime podcasts. It's like monetizing someone's tragedy, which is great that you're allowed to do it. I mean, I'm not saying that they shouldn't be allowed. I just think that the people who do it are douchey. 104 likes. Wow, we're very popular, eh? What's this bitch
I
again?
told you, don't contact me on this phone. And texts only, no calls.
That is 100%
This
not what you
sounds
want.
interesting.
Well, I'm sure the police know that already, even if... I understand that, but did they find anything?
Interesting call.
Oh, it's the
Loretta.
Rachel girl.
Jeez. You scared the hell out of me. Did you need something?
Need? Nah, I was just curious about Dr. Hunter's phone call. Seems I'm not the only one.
Wow. Caught in the act. I swear I used to be better at this kind of thing.
Did you? That sounds like a story I should hear.
No.
Well, since you're not busy, maybe you could help me out, you know? One snoop to another.
I'm
Maybe.
not
Just hold on. Let me
You're
relocate.
absolutely a snoop.
What can I do for you?
You could give me a quick soundbite for my podcast.
Maybe? Tell me a little about it first.
Part journalism, part analysis, investigative type stuff. The human condition. You get it.
I guess that's fine. What do you need?
Just for background, you were close friends with Safi Llewellyn and Fayed.
Yes.
Oh. You're asking about Safi? Why?
It's a reasonable question considering you were the last person to see her alive. Is it true she used school resources for personal purposes and that
Yes,
her mother
that
turned a
is
blind
true.
eye?
That is true.
I'm not gonna
I like
help
her
you
more.
smear Safi.
I like this girl more.
If you're not into it,
Though she shouldn't.
I'll just go interview Dr. Hunter instead.
She shouldn't be
I'm sure we'd have a lot to
smearing
talk
the
about.
dead, but I like that she. He won't talk to her, but I don't see a real problem answering her questions. He doesn't do anything.
I'm not, like, aware of Safi using her mom's position like that. Not on purpose, for sure.
Just accidental nepotism. Gotcha. Think it was enough to piss somebody off? Seems like Safi rubbed a few people the wrong way.
Oh, like who?
How should I know? Go talk to somebody who's been here longer than 6 months.
Got any suggestions? Names?
Okay, so we now know that Safi had a problem with Vin. We don't want to say Vin. Who? Let's go with Dr. Hunter. Fuck it. Who
Dr.
cares?
Hunter was Safi's mentor. They spent months working together.
Interesting. Good lead.
Is that a lead?
That'll do for now, I think. Thanks, Miss Caulfield.
Screw you too.
That's a very professor thing to say. That's a cool piece of art right there.
It's a shame. I was so looking forward to being terrorized by Saint Nick's shriveled mutant sidekick.
Maybe this is why they don't catch any crimes on campus, eh? They just stand and
How do I know
stare
if
at
I
a
can
wall.
trust you? You don't, I guess. But it's down to just us and our assassins. If we could Wonder Twins this shit, we could clean up.
Right. We could win the cash prize.
That's the idea. 500 American dollars, $250 each. I can finally visit my sister in Portland.
I wonder if they're doing like a video game tournament. That girl's supposed to be goth?
If it'll help you, then okay.
Yeah? You good with this? Assassins buddies?
I'm good with it. So, how are we going to do this? Do we just sound the alarm if we see each other's assassins?
Right, yeah. Text me, "Hey Alice, I saw your assassin just now. The fab is a danger zone." Something like that. Here, let's exchange numbers.
Okay. Hey, but what if you're my assassin?
Ha, you're right. I could be luring you to my nest.
Well, surely
I
you'd
don't
get him
think
right
an
now.
assassin would have a nest.
Sure she would. Where else would she keep her knives?
Hey, are you busy right now?
Not really. I have a night class, but before that, I'm in full assassin avoidance mode.
Right. Do you want to avoid our assassins together?
Say what now?
I mean, we could strategize. You could come over to my place. I have a Playbox 5.
Oh, wow. Big spender.
Or we could get coffee.
Well, you're
Our
already getting
assassin.
coffee.
Assassins hate coffee. I read it in a book. And by that I mean the snapping turtle is a safe zone.
Sure, okay. I guess alliances can involve a latte.
Good job, timid guy. You asked a girl out. Cop still staring right at the
Moses
elevator.
seemed really torn up earlier. Is this what the kids mean when they talk about TikTok?
I think that's good art.
You know, despite that art prankster at large, I think this one is actually right side up. I'll bet they've got quite an eye for photography. 3 of them, even.
This is like some guy's kink. Like getting burned but being saved by a giant woman in bare feet.
I wonder if Moses forgot his hot chocolate. Amazing. Like most places, Lakeport is a lot more complicated than it appears.
That's not bad. That's cool. I don't know what
May
it's
we all
supposed
one
to
day
mean.
aspire to be as happy as a burgeoning goth kid with his first skull balloon. Not only does it look like Amanda, they even got her hair buns. She's probably lots of students' muse.
Yeah.
Don't you think they should have told us something by now?
Oh. What was that?
So, scratch marks? You mean like from talons? Big scary talons?
Come on, I never said that.
Like Mothman? You and your cryptids.
I don't know if
I'm hearing
Mothman
better
is a
explanations.
cryptid.
If a cryptid killed her, would it even be considered a murder? Doesn't murder require premeditation?
I don't think so.
Cryptids can premeditate.
Statistically, people are murdered by someone they know. Like a boyfriend or a sibling or something like that.
Oh my god, dude, do not.
Do you think this chick was dating Bigfoot?
Yes.
You're being so disrespectful.
You're the one spitballing that she might have been strangled to death by the Jersey Devil.
Cryptid enthusiast
Jersey
is
Devil doesn't
cool.
Strangle people.
No, you're right. He's from Jersey. He'd use a gun.
Very amusing.
Do you think they'd tell me if I made an inquiry?
Why would they? You're not her friend or her family member. You're just a silly little boy who loves the Loch Ness Monster.
I wonder how many they can
Jerk.
whip out.
Would you like me better if I was part moth? Like if I had a moth for a head?
It might be an improvement, yeah.
Do you think they're gonna get through to the Orang Pen deck? Oh, maybe they're done.
I can't leave Moses lost in his thoughts. Alone.
I mean, yeah, sure you can.
Coffee. For when you lose your will to live.
Okay. Not a big fan of coffee for somebody who has a shit ton of coffee in her apartment.
The Sky Cat attacks.
I do like it. I like the cat paws print things.
Poor Moses. He seems so out of it. I don't even think he got his hot chocolate.
Should I get his hot chocolate?
Hey, can I get a hot chocolate?
Or Moses, right?
Oh,
Yeah?
yeah, actually.
I made one when I saw him come in, but he never came to get it.
He must hate you
Here you go.
specifically.
It's on the house.
Thank you. Really.
Now, the not Rachel girl should really be
Moses.
looking into this guy who just used
Here.
the college equipment
up.
to give something to another employee.
right. I totally forgot. Thanks.
It's got a lot of layers.
I don't even know where to start.
Good.
Hey. I'm sorry I didn't return your texts or call you.
Max is doing a lot better that she's apologizing for
I
this.
should have.
It's
I get what you
very
did.
on brand. No, you don't actually.
Really?
She's just really bad about talking.
And I'm sorry too. Probably should have given you some space.
Listen, the last few days have been hell. But we're both here now. And we're going to get through.
I keep replaying it in my head. Could we have done something?
No.
Gotten there sooner, or
who cares?
Called her when she didn't come back.
It's in the past. Can't go back.
Why didn't one of us go with her, Max? Why did we let her walk off alone like that?
Who cares? She's an adult.
Don't torture yourself. We can't change any of it.
You know, when you're grieving somebody, some of the best advice I ever got was weirdly from Penn and Teller, and we've talked about it a couple times since then. And he, you know, he no longer thinks it's great advice, but when it was given to me, maybe 2007 or 2008, he did, and I still think it's great advice. And it's basically, when something bad happens to you, and when something bad happens to a family member and they die and you lose them, you second guess things. You think, how could this happen? How could a just God allow this, or things like that? And basically the advice was, don't worry about it. It's random chance. In order for the bell curve to be a bell curve, someone has to be, 2 standard deviations lower than the mean. So, if 90% of people survive a year with my dad's cancer or whatever, 10% don't. It is random chance. There is no reason. Shit happens. And for some reason, and I think people don't like that, and which is why I think Penn, since then, has moved off from that. Even when I've told him how much it helped me. One of the reasons he's moved off from that is I think that people, by and large, don't want to hear it. But it really helped me. Frankly, shit happens. The doctor said, oh yeah, there's no chance my dad's going to die today. So I went home real quick, grabbed some paperwork, and I was going to bring it to the hospital, talk about it with my mom. And then my nephew called me, and hey, Dad's dead. Well, I mean, what am I going to do? Should I have not left? No, I had the information. The information isn't going to change. I had the information. I made a logical decision, and I just got unlucky. And luck is just probability taken personally. It's not a big deal. So yeah, you can be sad and stuff like that, but there's no point in second guessing yourself. You had an algorithm you followed to make your choices, and so did your parents or that loved one who died. And not knowing any extra information, they would have always made those choices. It was just going to happen. Some people are bound to be unlucky. Someone is going to be the victim of a murder. And then it's just unlucky that you were there. It is what it is. It's the blade of grass on the golf course saying, oh, woe is me. What could I have done different to not get hit by this golf ball? You're on a golf course. Blades of grass are going to get hit by a golf ball. Yeah, it was a 1 in a billion shot because there's a bunch of other blades of grass that didn't get hit by that specific golf ball. But someone's getting hit. And it just sucks that it's you. But anyway, that makes me feel a lot better, and I think everyone disagrees with me on that. But that's what I think.
What if I can't do this, Max?
You can't. Neither of us can. Not alone. But the next time you need me, I'll be there.
That's wrong, Max. You know you won't. You abandon everybody who needs you. And that's okay. That's how you handle stress, by retreating. And that's not necessarily bad. But you should not keep promising these things that you can't fulfill. You can see it in her text messages with her people over time. And you saw it in the last game. You're seeing it in this game.
Safi weighs heavily on us today. In fact, my best-selling novel speaks to this precise moment.
I like that he said it was a
Safi disliked my
best-selling
book,
novel.
ironically, but sales don't lie. And being
I
remembered
love
for
this
one's
guy.
words is a kind of immortality. Grief is fleeting. But words are deathless. They endure.
Uh-oh. It looks like Moses is about to say some shit.
I want to honor Safi Llewellyn and pay tribute to her unique voice. Hence why we're holding class on the quad today.
Lucas.
Calmonero, head of the lit department. God, what a pretentious creep. Safi hated his guts.
Maybe he has changed.
Who knows? Maybe he had a breakthrough or something.
But even if Safi hated him, Safi's dead. She's gone. It doesn't matter what she thought. If this pretentious creep can help concerned students who are maybe having their first real brush with mortality by saying some pretentious bullshit. I mean, like I just shared, Penn, who's a magician, right? It's not like he's just some douchebag who pulls rabbits out of a hat and juggles. But if this guy can help these people who are having their first brush with mortality feel better, if Safi hated him, that sucks for her. But she's gone, and he's doing a net positive in the world. And let's say he's two-faced. Let's say he hated her too, and he just wants to look good by doing this. If he's still doing good, that's good. He's still helping. There's nothing wrong with that.
You know, like, he was visited one night by 3 ghosts who showed him the error of his ways.
That's at least a 6 ghost, 2-night job.
That was amusing. I enjoyed
Safi
that.
never
Thank
found
you.
the audience that so few of us enjoy.
Oh, what an ultra douche.
It's up to us to keep her
I
fire
admire
burning.
this guy.
Tell me that shutting him up won't make me feel better.
It won't. But I wouldn't blame you for trying it anyway. I'll find you later. I can't watch this.
Did we talk?
Ugh, Lucas gets under my skin. I could try to shut him up, or I could just stay out of it
Oh,
and go keep Moses company.
Now, if this were the real game, I would want to see what it's like to shut him
Paused
up.
to catch my breath.
No.
No way answering the nosy kid reporter's questions will...
What the fuck? What? Is this sexual harassment?
Double entendres can't be his whole.
A receding shadow lurks in the periphery, beyond the overgrown grass and the fallen bird's nest. It peels back,
Jeez, Lucas. Your class must be freezing.
and I feel a forgotten hope, like a crack of light across.
Jeez. What a dick.
God, I want to interrupt him.
Here at last.
I want to interrupt him, but I don't want the save. Oh, I don't want the save.
Again, those first pieces can be found in the Journal Prescribed Fire,
Here if you need
Volume
anything.
79. Arrhythmia is from the Cumberland Review, Fall 2021. Not the biggest journals, but still admirable.
Diamond does not look happy to be here. Seems kinda, you know, December in Vermont for a field trip.
Mr. Colmenero said we needed to commemorate the loss of one of our own.
Can't you commemorate inside where it's warm?
There's a problem with that.
You'd think, but permission to speak freely?
Well, this is really disrespectful.
Permission
but I'm gonna
granted.
let it happen.
Professor C wants the whole campus to see how torn up he is. It's all a big show.
Truly. Whomst among us has suffered as he has?
Oh, shoot. I didn't even think. You and Safi. How are you holding up?
I'll leave the eulogies to Mr. Colmenero.
I don't think Max would interrupt him.
Extra security. So why don't I feel any safer?
I forget where I was going.
Where did Moses head to?
Maybe the observatory.
I'll have to hit up the snapping turtle later. Moses needs company.
Oh, look at that big old fucking dome up there.
Some of history's greatest writers were notoriously shy. I'm glad Lucas Colmenero isn't one of them.
I don't know. That was a bit much for me. But everyone grieves differently. He's a good guy.
See? Aren't you glad I made you take Lucas's class this term? You almost broke our blood pact.
I like that she likes
You
him.
didn't make me. And since when does agreeing to take one Lucas-taught course a semester meet the legal definition of blood pact?
Since forever, Hammurabi put it in his code.
Good reference.
Okay, word. Hammurabi been new.
What the
Seriously,
fuck
though,
does
are
that
you
mean?
really considering law school, Shiloh?
I'm more than considering it, Alexa.
You're the best writer I know. You could be the next Lucas Colmenero.
I'm pretty content being the first Shiloh Harris.
All I'm saying is, if I got effusive praise from my favorite writer, I'd consider a career change.
Look, as proud as I am of the Mausoleum Fire and grateful for Lucas's words, your A Gathering in the Garden is better.
He doesn't seem to think so.
He also doesn't know everything. Besides, effusive praise from a friend is much more valuable.
Thanks. Hey, wait. Are you lawyering me right now?
Never. But in 5 years, when you've got Lucas's job, he'll wish he'd noticed you.
School bus.
No objection.
That
What did you end up
is
submitting for your
weird.
final anyway?
A chorus of petrichor.
Interesting.
Hold up. As much as I love A Gathering in the Garden, and I do, petrichor bodies it.
I don't know what that means
You really
either.
think so?
I am really not hip.
If Lucas doesn't love it too, I'll eat my second favorite pair of J's.
Does that rise to the legal definition of a blood
Jays.
pact?
Or
It
is that
definitely
jeans?
does.
Her name was Safi. Llewellyn, yeah.
No, just a T8, but... Remember that time Carlson ripped me a new one for trying to write an epic for class? Yeah, exactly. That was her. Safi was the one who argued with him about it. I mean, he still gave me a D, but she definitely left an impression. Honestly, I think it was more about telling my prof to go screw himself than it was about my writing. She gave me some solid feedback on it, though. Oh. No, I haven't really thought about it. I want to finish it, but she was literally the only other person who thought it was a good idea.
I wish Max could
Yeah,
say something to this guy and
maybe.
encourage him.
Moses is probably sitting over on the far side of the pond. This fort was a capital T thing last week. No one's really in the mood for snowballs anymore. Poor Moses. He really hasn't been the same since that night.
Oh yeah, let's figure out if he got fired.
It's weird. Nobody here saw her. Just you and me. I feel so disconnected from all of them.
When you see, I think most people have seen a dead body, but I could be wrong. Certainly not most people of college age or younger, but when you see someone recently dead, it's weird. It's very weird. Something about the way your brain works, you don't see they're a thing. You know, they're not a person anymore, and your brain recognizes that. You say, that's a thing, and that thing used to be this person who I loved. And there is trauma in that when it's somebody that you loved, and you see what that has become. So this might be new for Moses, and he's having difficulty talking about it. When my mom died, people asked me, some people in my family, they asked me, if they could go over there to where she was at the time, and I said, I mean, you absolutely can. This is something. I mean, if you want to, you can, but it's not a great feeling to see the thing that used to be your loved one. And so I said that, and people missed it, I think, based on that. So I get where Moses is coming from here.
Doesn't it?
But I don't think it's about being
Hey.
alone.
I have a question about Safi.
Okay.
Is this special? That's not about Safi. That's about the bench.
How did you guys meet anyway? I never asked.
It's not much of a story. I came to Caledon late, mid-year. Safi was assigned to give me the big, shiny grad student tour. I think she saw it as a chore.
Doesn't Yasmin have a VIN for that?
Exactly. But then she saw this bracelet I got in Kyoto. A little cherry blossom.
I've always liked that bracelet.
She just finished a poem called Hanami. It means watching blossoms in Japanese. I haven't thought about that in a while.
What's the deal with this bench? We used to sit here all the time.
It's probably just a good bench.
Guess we did, huh? This was our lunch bench when we were both teaching summer school.
Sometimes you just
For
like a
someone
bench.
so chatty, she really got the appeal of comfortable silence, you know? Hey, Max.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use present tense for just a little longer. I'm not ready for Safi to be a was yet.
You know, I don't think you really need to define this type of thing. I still use present tense about my dead loved ones. But only when I'm, not really thinking about it. It's not some kind of conscious choice. I'll say like, oh, this is my dad's favorite song, or something like that. You don't, and these things don't have to be a choice. You just say what you're going to say. Everyone knows what you're getting at. The word choice doesn't matter. You say what you feel. And I'm not just talking about like death either. Just in anything. You say what you feel the right word is. Or you use the syntax that you feel is appropriate. That's how the language works. And people will either get you or they won't. And if they don't understand, then you're going to have to make it a point to change the way you feel about that or accept that people don't understand what the hell you're saying.
I'm with you, Moses. Go ahead and stay present tense as long as you want.
Just a little longer.
Okay. I think I might need a little alone time.
Probably just as well.
I mean,
I gotta get over to the observatory anyway.
He didn't even say
You'll
anything.
text if you need anything.
These guys aren't
Yeah.
really good at talking.
Promise. You too. Yeah?
No. You want to go in aggressive with the red deck. Hit hard and don't let up. Blue's more tactical.
This conversation that Max and Moses just had is the conversation of people who will drift apart over the next 2 months and never talk to each other again.
Moses?
It's clear they're a little awkward with each other.
It's not rock, paper, scissors. Any color deck can beat any other with the right cards. Yeah. Anytime. Later.
What the hell was that? Where's that other Moses? How do I bring him back?
I come in peace.
Declare.
I come in peace.
Declare your allegiance.
Come on, Diamond. Seriously? Conscientious objector.
That's what they all say.
I'm unarmed, okay? Just want to get a hot cocoa. That's it.
Snowballs down. Let the observer pass.
What is going on? What am I seeing? Better keep following Moses until I figure it out.
Oh, happy birthday, Haley. I like that the only things that's changing are just like random dudes walking around. Oh yeah. Tie your Jesus Christ, tie your shoe faster, man. Oh, it's a radius. Interesting. Dude, these guys walk like, what is that, 70 feet?
What are you doing out here? Your final's in 5 minutes.
I'm not the one taking it. It's time for our Coco.
Interesting.
You're hopeless. These poor kids pay tuition.
Hey, I have a 5-star rating on T-Trade.
I always wanted the chili pepper.
Stand the app. You're supposed to have lunch at the Turtle.
This is happening. This is real.
Probably afraid you'll charge the whole thing to a card.
Oh my god, dude. Go. It's too cold for this.
That really was Safi. I think I have to get to her.
Okay.
Max, if we don't win the next 5 minutes, I'm going to tell Moses that you don't watch his Blu-rays. Bye!
If she could just hear me like I can hear her. Safi! I'm right here! Right in front of you!
Fuck it. I got pizza rolls in my office.
Oh, left bumper. Okay. Okay, so she doesn't need to be... Oh, she almost got there. Oh, there it is. So she doesn't need to use the photos from the first game to go between universes. So this is actually a little bit more similar to the comics with her ability, I guess, to go between alternate timelines.
Jeez. There you are. Thought I was gonna freeze to death.
That is a really shitty hug. Okay, so those choices with the conversations. There was this blue moon, and then there was another thing that was blacked out. Presumably, those are the different universes. So, okay, here we go. So most people said Chloe lived. Interesting. Friend thing. Interesting. Man, people are horny, huh? Oh, no. I didn't know there was a plushie to steal. Hmm. Oh, I could have added Arcadia Bay pictures to the wall. Damn it. Could have reflected the... missing out. Wow, most people didn't bring Moses his hot chocolate. Interesting. Oh, I could have spoke. Okay, I'm going to... oh. Interesting. Her hair doesn't turn purple when she's wearing a hat. Hold on. Oh, look at that. Hayley Williams hair. I'm going to give her Hayley Williams hair. But I think I'm going to pause for now and come back tomorrow. Let me just kind of lock this in, and then I'll stop the game. Okay, that appears to be locked in. Ooh, Penumbra, another shadow thing. Okay.